Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to beautiful Lombard, Illinois. We are bringing you USAPL Raw Nationals Day 2. We're going to be bringing you the action here. If you've been watching the stream this week, we've had a lot of good lifting, a lot of American records, a couple world records. These are some of the best competitors in the country. Before we begin, we want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, our presenting sponsor, A7. If you need any lifting gear, lifting equipment, or lifestyle apparel, they've got you covered. My name is Tong Hung. I'm going to be bringing to you the men's 82.5 kilo weight class. That's going to be mainly on your right platform, platform 4. And then we have our 70 and 70 kg women's that will be on your platform 3. Going to get started here with Darius and Catherine. Now, as you're watching here, these opening squats, you're just going to want to see a lot of composure, especially when you're first getting under the bar. It is 8 a.m. local time here. These athletes have been up since 4, 5, 6 a.m. if they're cutting it close. So just going to want to make sure everyone is settling into the meet. The venue is just coming alive. The music is just getting started. And I'm being joined by my co-announcer. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Quayla Hardwick, 75 kg pro USAPL pro powerlifter. Excited to watch USAPL Nationals today.
We're
Yeah.
excited to have you here. So I was just talking about sort of getting the meet started with that first squat, especially early in the morning. Now, what's kind of going through your mind, and what are you feeling in the body when you're getting ready for that first squat?
I think that's where everything like has to click in. Like once you get that first squat, it kind of like solidifies everything, right? So you want to try to make sure that you execute everything just to solidify something, and that'll tell you where you are for the day.
Absolutely. So, just so you're aware, guys, we're going to have open lifters that are going to be lifters 23 and up, but we're also going to have some of our subdivisions here. So, some of our teen lifters and our junior lifters as well. So, we're going to have a wide range of competition. We'll be bringing you the updates on that as we get closer and going through the meet, but you're still moving through openers.
That was solid.
So, very nice. When you're watching an opener yourself, maybe it's one of your friends or a competitor. What what are the things that you're looking for? Just getting under the bar, getting started in the meet.
As a competitor or from the other side.
I think if you're more so if you're watching visually, if you're at home and you're trying to figure out if these athletes are starting well, what kind of signs are there to take in?
If I'm watching someone, especially a friend that I know, I'm looking for you're watching their squat, so you might notice something they may do differently, or to know if something's off, or to just be like, oh, she's on today. Like most people that watch their friends, they automatically know the signs that their friends are good, or if they're not having a good day. But so far, it looks like everybody's having a really smooth morning.
So we're gonna get our first miss there. So Levi on platform 4, he missed on a blue card and a red card. So, in a perfect world, none of these athletes would get any red lights. But as we go, we'll definitely, take the time to explain some things. So, just to explain there, in powerlifting, you need 2 white lights for that lift to pass. And every single time they get a red light, there will be a little dash under those circles. And those will kind of let you know what infraction the referee saw. So, we'll explain those as we go.
Sometimes because it's so early in the morning, it's kind of still odd getting your body adjusted to lifting heavy weight that early. So depth may not be there. I know. So I've done 8 in the morning, and they were like, "That's not low enough." And I'm like, "Okay, fine. Second, you're gonna go. You're gonna see it now." But it does take a minute for the body to adjust to an 8 a.m., especially if you're a PM lifter.
Absolutely. I think as well, when you're thinking about being in front of the judges, all of these lifters, they have the rule book and they know the standard, but even if you're training, with a lot of focus, you have a lot of, eyes watching you, it can be hard to just know where your body is. Up until you get to the meet, you do it in front of a judge and then they give you that white light.
Especially with traveling. A lot of people don't think about the travel and the weather and the externals. We never know.
Absolutely. And a lot of these athletes too, they might be doing a cut or, just as you mentioned in the morning. I mean, a lot of these guys were up 4 or 5 a.m. just making sure that they were going to weigh in right, make sure they had everything prepared, and just being anxious. And so
Not to mention, I know quite a few whose flights have been delayed these past few days, and some just got in this morning and they're competing today. So, we just hope for the best day for being a lifter.
Absolutely. We've mentioned it. You want to start strong, but really just make sure you feel comfortable like during these squats. Get yourself in the meet. Even if squats don't go well, still most of your day after this session. We're gonna get the bar loaded here for Eligio, sorry. And we've got Julia on platform 3. Okay, we've got Eligio on platform 4. It looks like he might time out here. You can't see it on your screen directly, but we have a 60-second timer for every single athlete to come take the platform. Now, I hope this is one of those things where the athlete maybe mismanaged their warm-ups. I hope nothing went wrong, but we will see on the next round if they come back out. Again, it's early in the morning. He did weigh in, submit his openers, and so it's not like he didn't show up. We'll see here on the second attempts.
He's a teen too, so it could be something like his belt or he just didn't know.
Right. And I'm sure you know this from experience, but that warm-up room, I mean, it can be hectic. A lot of tensions in there, a lot of different people trying to make sure they get the most out of their warm-ups and feel comfortable. But
Right.
I mean, everyone's got to go in there together.
And also, there are a lot of people here without coaches. They're winging it, and I'm like, okay, you're brave because I need a coach. Babysit me, please.
Right.
I will forget.
Yeah, as a coach myself, I always get a little upset by that as well because when you're trying to run a platform for your clients or another set of athletes that you might know, when someone else doesn't have their own coach or a friend or a handler, you feel a little bit of responsibility to help them out.
Right.
And sometimes the little lack of communication it can make it harder for you as well. But this is a competitive sport, but no one here is trying to beat someone else by hurting that person, right? So
Right.
just see how everyone gets settled here. We're getting through our squats pretty quick. We're about halfway done on platform 4
It is
for the
moving
openers.
fast. It's moving fast.
Yeah. Now these spotters and loaders, it's a bit of a hot take for me, but I always feel like they're the most important group of people at a powerlifting meet. They keep everyone safe. They make sure the athletes have confidence. I mean, I'm sure you've had your interactions with spotters and loaders. They're the ones that are closest to you, giving you encouragement because they don't want you to fail because that means they're gonna have to work a little harder, right?
Right. Let's go, Haley. I've actually been watching her on her Instagram, and I just always give her kudos, just because she's such a sweet girl. I wonder what happened there.
Okay, so she's got 2 reds. It's gonna be for depth. Now, only 2 of them, and so it's one of those things where maybe it's a little bit of patience getting to the bottom of the squat. Um, if you've ever missed, a lift to start the meet or, your opening attempt, what kind of goes through your mind when it's not a strength issue?
What happened? Somebody tell me what happened. I was an athlete before this, so when I'm wondering, okay, what happened? What do I need to do better? Was this something that we already talked about with my coach? Okay, if it's a depth issue, what do I need to get lower? Like sometimes I practice 3 different feet stand placements just for me to prepare for that on a comp, So try to problem solve as you will.
Right. And when an athlete misses, they are allowed to retake the weight. So in Haley's case, her and her coach have actually elected to, go up anyways. For a lot of lifters, if they know it's a very small detail, they still want to try to make sure they're pacing well for the meet, and so they'll go up anyways.
Yeah. And honestly, you just gotta have that dog in you. This is nationals. Come on now, right? Like even regionals, when I missed my opener, my coach was like, "We were taking." I was like, "No, we're not." Like, don't be a me. Please don't be a me.
Right.
But you come there to battle, and it's up to you as an athlete. Do you have that dog in you to go and go harder? But make sure you don't get those reds that you got on the first time. You gotta, make sure your coach is going making that call.
Right. Yeah, I think sometimes too with the with the jump you can take, you don't always need to take that full jump that you were planning, but sometimes if you take a little half jump, the weight's not going to be necessarily harder to execute. It'll be pretty close to that opening weight, but you know, assuming you lock in, you execute correctly, it just helps you pace a little bit better so you're not taking a ridiculous jump to your third if you get it.
Right. And even if you're a squatter, if you're a squatter, you're in the game. Like I would not want to be in that position, and I'm not a bencher.
Right.
Like I know my bench is not the best. Like my bread and butter might be a squat or a deadlift.
Right.
So try to stack your coins where you can. It may be in a position like that.
Yeah, we've seen here, so just across the board, with basically all of our opening misses, just about everyone has elected to go up. So part of the conversation there, it's the morning. As you feel more comfortable, you'll feel stronger and still want to make sure you get the most out of your day. So it is a bit of a risk, but I mean, these athletes, they've prepared months and months, have thought about these sorts of scenarios. So we've got our last two openers on platform 4. We are at the top here on platform 3. Mariah is going to kick off our second attempts.
I love this A7 singlet combo. This the shadow gray and black.
Yes, the shadow stone.
Yeah, A7 did her thing with that.
I love their catalog. You'll see the A7, but it's so many different types of singlets, so many different colorways.
Which is your favorite?
Ooh, I think it is the shadow stone. If I'm being honest, I really love that gray color. I don't think you see that too often in powerlifting.
No.
A lot of people here are just gonna wear black, right?
I was watching the other day and I noticed a lot of people have a lot of dark colors, and I'm like, what happens to but I like the pink one. I do like the pink one.
For sure.
And I don't know the name of the pink. I don't know. But right now my all-time favorite is the red and black ombre.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. I love it. I think I'm gonna buy it if they have it here.
Mm-hmm.
Since they're here, it just makes sense, right?
If you are in the area, we are in Lombard, Illinois, in the Westin. If you're here, I know a lot of people are watching the live stream, from their hotel room. Come check out our vendors. We've got a lot of great stuff out there inside the meet venue and just right in the hallway. Oh, very nice squat by Robert.
It was speedy too.
Oh, it's giving me a no lift. Okay, so that's 2 reds. I mean, when it moves that fast, you're probably thinking about going up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Especially, I think sometimes they get reds and say it's no depth when it is fast, because it's like they didn't see it, or maybe they want it slower and controlled. You never know.
And some people too, they feel like, if they take a light opener and then they go up, take a little bit more weight, that will help them get that extra centimeter of depth, right? And a lot of times when, a miss, you get a red light from a referee, it can be a very absolute, feeling, but even in their eyes, they're probably thinking, hey, if it was just a little deeper,
right,
you would have been good. So
I also think a lot of athletes, everybody's coming from everywhere, right? So you get those speed, agility, powerlifters that maybe come from like football, or they're used to jumping and going fast. So that first squat, if it's speedy and explosive, that's a good sign for them. But we don't know what the judges may see. I'm not on the platform to see, but I think that's what the athlete was feeling like he's on today.
So we've got Julia here. Platform 3. Mr. Opener still went up 2.5 kilos.
There you go.
See if the judges think that was deep enough. Good.
Yay. She's in the game.
She's in the meet. So we just saw there earlier, our last opener on platform 4 was Robert, and he also elected to go up. So just about everyone who missed their opener went up anyways right after. We've got Regina on platform 3.
Her hair looks so good. I'm such a girl's girl. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. And Jagger, just going to mismanage center mass a little bit. He's a bit of a taller lifter, and so, making sure he's well balanced and feeling supported, that's going to be really important. It didn't look like that was a weight he couldn't handle, and so we'll see if he just tries to come back on the third.
I commend the tall lifters. Like, I can walk under that right now. Maybe do a pull-up or two.
I mean, I always think about the spotters and loaders, right? When the bar is like right above your head. I mean, I've spotted and loaded, lifters who are over, a foot taller than me, and it's
Yeah.
always nerve wracking.
It's an overhead press, so that means
Hmm.
you're just gonna have to go heavier on your
Right,
overhead
right.
press.
You're giving that lifter a little bit extra support, but please get it up.
Just what 400, 500 pounds.
Right.
You got it.
Got Levi. Again, missed his opening attempt. Had a blue and a red, so that's going to mean he had a depth fall, had an issue with lockout, but that's 3 wide, so nothing wrong there. We've got Katie, platform 3.
Come on, it's a
Gets
grinder.
stuck in that right at the end of the lift. It's those longer femurs, or, I just say it's that point where you're just trying to stand up. That's where the lockout's going to be, and so we'll see what sort of decision they make. I know you've done a lot of meets. When you have a tough lift on your second attempt that doesn't go the way you think, what sort of things are kind of going through your head?
Again, problem solving, just trying to figure out what's going on. If we're gonna go up, what do I need to do to make sure it's gonna, be solid?
Mm-hmm.
Or, maybe we just need to chip it, or if it's really bad, we're just gonna scrap it and call it a day. But in this kind of meet, it's nationals. Everybody wants that check. Everybody wants to, beat their competitor, their op, as you will. So I don't know. Maybe they may chip it a little bit.
Yeah, we'll have to see there.
Have you been in that position before?
I have, and I mean, it can be, a weird thing because you only get 60 seconds to, make your next decision. It can be hard to know if it was a technical mistake, if it's really just a strength thing. And sometimes too, if you choose to go up and it was a hard lift, you don't have many options as far as the number you want to take. And so you just gotta start thinking about payoff. And sometimes maybe it's not the most popular advice, but I think some athletes should consider scratching, trying to save a little bit of energy.
Right.
And we got Eligio here. Missed his opener. Now, he did get 3 yellow lights. A yellow light is a catch-all referee card. Usually it's going to mean some sort of issue with their direct form or listening to the judges. Now, 3 white lights, so he's in the meet. We'll see what decision he makes after that attempt. Okay, so we were just talking about Haley, platform 3. She missed on depth. Still went up 7.5 kilos. It's a nice jump.
Yeah, that is a nice jump.
And strength wasn't the issue, so we'll just see here if she can squat a little deeper for the judges.
Come on, Haley. There you go. Get it up.
Up.
That's a good grind.
Okay. See what the judges think. That's gonna be a good lift.
It was deep. She definitely got that there.
So we'll see. We'll see how they choose to move forward. I mean, missing on depth and then having to squat deeper. I mean, it can really change what what you're feeling as far as what your top end is.
And honestly, it could be your mindset too. So where you're like, this is how I normally feel. I feel good. Now it's like I got to get deeper.
Right.
Now you're kind of unfocused a little bit.
Right.
So now you're trying to focus on getting in the meat and also hitting depth.
Right. Yeah, I think sometimes athletes, in an attempt to feel a little bit more supported, feel a little stronger, they get too tight, right? So it just kind of stops your natural flow of movement. We got Chase actually missed his opener and his second, and so in powerlifting, he's at risk of bombing out. Which, do you want to explain what bombing out means?
Okay, so essentially, once you miss 3 of one lift, or one of one lift, then your total doesn't count at all in open powerlifting. So you can choose to proceed, but your total won't count. But you already here, so you might as well take it, or you don't have to. But you want to try to solidify staying in the meet. So he's gonna need to get one of these squats to stay in.
And it's one of those things, with Chase, strength hasn't been the issue. He's had 2 separate calls, I believe. I think the first one was on depth. Oh, okay, yellow card. So, yeah, just a bit shaky right now. Really needs to just kind of bring it together. He's getting a yellow card on the side. I'm not sure what's happening there. We'll bring it back to him when he's up in the order. But we are done with second attempts on platform 3. They are moving. We're going to bring Catherine back here. Now she missed. She had 3 depth calls on her second attempt. It can be pretty nerve-wracking to get the same call from all 3 judges.
Yes. Especially it's a lot going on too. It's like, what, 4 platforms today? It's a lot of noise out there. Come on, you got it.
Yeah, I mean that looks deep, right? Let's see what the judges think.
Come on. They like it.
Yeah, 3 white lights.
That's also my favorite colorway, that green.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Where my alley fans at? Where my alley fans at? This is her final squat attempt. Let's do it. 314
We've got Tyler, platform 4. Allie is walking up for her 3rd squat. 142.5 kilos. Just over 2 times body weight.
Come on, Allie. Oh, that was beautiful. He still had more in his tank.
Oh yeah, very nice by Tyler.
What do you think the jump's going to be? I'm voting 10.
Yeah, we'll see. I would probably go 10, depending on how he's feeling and what they thought the top end was. Maybe 7.5. And a nice squat by Ali.
Platform 3 is speeding. They are going.
I think one thing I will say, if you guys are watching on your screen, so platform 3, these are all open lifters. I believe 1 junior, and so at the very least, everyone on that platform is 20 years old. Most of them are older than 23. I'm just going to use that as a proxy to say that they've had more experience, more meets. On the flip side, platform 4, these are all team lifters, and so if you're seeing a lot of red, I mean, you can just sort of think about the experience, the nerves. A lot of these ladies are coming out very calm, collected. And some of these guys, this might be their second meet ever, their third meet ever. And so managing, not just your own lifting, but kind of your mental and that sort of aspect. I mean, I think it's something that, there's a bit of a learning curve to it, right?
Right. Now, I honestly think at this early in the morning, we're not going to get a lot of raw out of people.
Sure.
Just because you're still waking up. Think about it. They had to be here earlier than 8. 6, 5:45
Right.
for weigh-ins. So everybody's like really calm. They can think about their lifts. The caffeine probably hasn't fully kicked in yet.
Right. So I want to point out something interesting here. So Marissa on platform 3 had her opening squat, only went up 2.5, so that's the minimum jump you can take, and then elected to go up 5 after. And so generally when you're watching a meet, people will go up, they'll take a bigger jump after their opener, but sometimes you do that second attempt and you realize you feel a lot better, right?
Right.
And it looks like that was the right call.
And some coaches think to just go ahead and just solidify a squat, get you in the game. After that we can send it. If and maybe they train that way too.
A lot of times you're not just making a decision on your strength, it's also about your goals, your competition as well. And I'm sure if you've done cuts before, sometimes you that opening squat, you don't feel good, right? You get a little bit more time in the back, have a little bit more water, maybe eat a little, something small, and then you start to feel like yourself again.
Right.
Okay, so our last second attempt on platform 4, Robert, 225 to open. He missed it on depth. Now, we both said it was very, very light, very fast, and so we just need to see him squat a little deeper.
Looks pretty deep.
See what the judges think. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
Think he's going to fight it?
I personally would. I don't know if he has a handler with him to go do that.
Yeah, the whole jury thing is it's unique. I would say it's unique.
Yes.
So I hope he does have someone with him to help him fight that. It looked pretty deep from our end, but again, we're not out there to, see for sure.
Yeah, just like any other sport, guys, if you're disagreeing with some of the calls on your screen, just remember the referees, we make sure they have a better vantage point than this broadcast angle. And so, sometimes the angles are deceiving, right? From the front, an athlete looks like they might be hitting depth or not. The judges think differently. So we're just going to need to see how he comes back on the third. I mean, we've got 3 athletes on platform 4 who are at risk of bombing out or being disqualified. here in our opening squat. So we're really got to pull for them. Hope they can lock these in.
Yeah, they came this far. Julia. The good thing about Nats though, you still have like you can whatever you take away from it is gonna mean like so much more when you go back to training because you're gonna be like, no, we're gonna hit depth, we're gonna be more intentional. You know, it's always a learning lesson. Every meet is a learning lesson.
Right. And especially, to my point earlier about this platform, platform 4 being like a very young platform, I think in order to become the best lifter possible, I mean, you've got to make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
I don't really know any, we've seen a lot of the best lifters in the world here this weekend. You're a great lifter. I don't think anyone has ever gotten better by just everything being smooth all the time,
I agree. I actually bombed out on my one and only Nats I ever did.
Really?
Yep, sure did. It wasn't squats though, but it was definitely bench. I was not a bencher, so I'm more intentional about bench now. But yeah, it definitely changed my trajectory of how I viewed training. After that, I just got really intentional. So it's not what you want to see when you get a red on your first or second squat, but you just got to get hungry, go after it.
Yep. And it's a bit of a cliche, but I mean, unless it's your last meet, you always have the ability to get better, come back and redeem yourself. I mean, I think it's one of the best things about this sport is, I mean, you'll see a lot of people people you don't know, where they have bad meets, they make mistakes, and they have the ability to go back, work a little harder, give a little bit more to themselves in the sport, and then they, come back and have a great meet. Okay, so platform 4, you're going to see he got asked to replace. Now, what I want you to notice is his knees. In order to get a start command, you've got to be in the ready position. That means all of your joints need to be locked out, ready to lift. You see his knees, they're just slightly soft. They were a bit softer initially. So, again, very small details, but
it looks like that's how his leg is. Did you see him walk?
Mm-hmm. I think too. So this is a very small technical detail, but a lot of the knee sleeves that some of these people are wearing, they're either a lot of people, they want that extra tight feeling, right? And so whether it's a sturdier knee sleeve or a smaller, tighter knee sleeve, it's just going to be a little bit more structured to where their knee looks like it's kind of bending,
Right.
So it's just one of those things, if you're working with an athlete or you're an athlete yourself, it's a visual thing, right? Your knee's locked out, but half of the battle is presenting it to the judges. So
yeah,
gotta make sure you're on those details.
So we saw Haley second. It was a little bit of a grind, and she still went up. So this is gonna be a good squat for her. I'm gonna be positive. Yeah. We're gonna say this is gonna be a really good squat.
She missed on depth to start, squatted very deep for her second, so she can just bridge the gap between those two attempts, I think.
Right. Come on, Haley. Fight for it. Fight for it.
She's fighting. Oh my gosh.
Come on. Yes.
Okay, let's see what the judges think.
It was definitely the hair.
Lights.
Definitely the hair. It was all in the hair. Hair for the aura.
Yeah. No, that was a great squat.
It was a great squat.
And again, we talked about it earlier, but she went up after that second. And I mean, you miss your opener. If you elect to retake it, sometimes it's too big of a jump from a first to a third, right? So gets rewarded for that. Okay, we've got Chase here. 202.5.
On Chase.
Again, has not been a strength issue. Just needs to execute this properly.
It looked like he went wider to get that visual.
Yeah, I agree as well. Okay, 3 white lights. He's going to be in the meet.
Remember I was saying earlier to practice those multi-feet stands just in case, because you know which one is going to give you that depth look that the judges are looking for.
Oh, yeah.
But it might not be your favorite.
Absolutely. I mean, part of being an athlete, it's not about just doing your best. I mean, this is a sport where you got to have it pass in front of a standard, right? And so,
right. Adaptability matters in powerlifting.
Right. The 5 kilos you may lose, because it's not your ideal stance or technique. I mean, that you'd rather lose those 5 kilos than not be in the meet.
Exactly. That looked like it was a good call by him.
Okay, so we are on our last squat on platform 3. We've got Alice closing out flight A here with 180 kilos. It's just right under 400 pounds, guys.
I love this. Come on, Alice. Come on, come on. Oh, that was
She's up,
easy.
yeah.
Put some weight on the bar, Alice.
They took that big jump to the third, and I mean, it looked like she had more.
It looked like she had 400.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. I'm looking for that 400, Alice.
You know, everyone loves to max out, you know, get that attempt, but you know, it's a good feeling to do your third squat and have room in the tank, right?
Yes. You can go off like, okay, great. We got a little energy. Don't have to use the massage gun as much in the back.
Yeah. I mean, we move at a good pace here, but these are long meets. It's very overstimulating. You got to find little ways to, you know, conserve some energy, save your body a little bit so that you can, you know, be able to give your entire effort every single lift that you have during the day.
Yes.
So we've got Hannes here on platform 4. Missed his opening 2 on depth. Oh.
Like it got a little loose in a hole.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he is going to bomb out and be disqualified now. We would like to see him still do bench, still do deadlift. He's young.
Yeah.
You know, and after you've done a prep, you want to see the fruits of that on all of the lifts, right? And so maybe squat didn't go well, but you know, you could find out that, you know, you had a great bench prep, had a great deadlift prep.
Right.
It's only one meet. A lot of competitors, if you're at the national level, you're going to do, you know, more than one meet, right? So
right. You already paid to be here. Might as well just do it.
Oh, yeah.
Take the wins, go back to training, figure it out, and give us that villain story.
Right.
Come back. Give us more. Come on, Lily. I've had the pleasure of competing with her my last 2 meets, actually. Such a sweetheart, such a grinder. She works super hard. I'm excited to see her here at Nats today.
We are getting going on our openers for flight B, platform 3. A bit of a longer flight.
Well, we do have to consider they were here till like past midnight last night deadlifting.
I was coaching that session, so my body's still feeling that one.
I am so sorry. I have some pre in my bag if you need some. Just
you know, Hotel Starbucks. Okay, we've got Tyler here. A bit of a taller lifter. Oh, and he's going to power through this.
Come on, Tyler. Jennifer might have to get that just a tad bit lower. She is a closer, like her feet are a little bit closer when she squats. So
visually, right, it's going to look a little.
You really have to get those hips down when you're in that position. I honestly don't know how they squat like that. I'm like, maybe I'm stretching wrong, but
I don't have the mobility.
No, not at all. The beefy and A7 combo. I love this.
Oh wow, is this
that was a great
new
squat
colorway?
For A7?
Yes.
You know,
I have not seen that one yet.
I have not either. Now that I think about it, but I don't think it's new. I don't know. I'm gonna opt out because I really don't know.
Yeah, they've got so many different options.
They do. I just wish I could look good in the pink one. I love seeing girls in it, and it looks so cute on them. I just know I won't look cute in it. No, I think I'm a dark color person.
Oh yeah. You know, I rave about the singlets, but every meet I do, I just end up wearing the black singlet.
Black is trustworthy. You can always trust black. The white singlet, I can't trust the white singlet.
Right. And it just goes well. Like the black just goes well with, you know, any color comp you choose, right? Yeah. You don't have to color coordinate as much.
Especially because a lot of girls are wearing makeup on the platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
Makeup and a white singlet, and then someone hugs you, and that's it. You're done. Singlet's done. Change colors.
We've got our last 2 squats on platform 4 of the first flight. We got Samuel here.
So that's
Had a
501.
strong day. Okay, that's a 500-pound squat. Let's see what the judges think. Very nice. All right, so to close us out on flight A, platform 4, we have Robert here. He's missed his opening 2 squats on depth. Now, I have to say, there's not been a strength issue at all. I mean, actually, he's been destroying these squats, but just needs to be a little deeper, and he should feel confident, right? It's been pretty light, it's been easy. You don't want to overdo it, because if you throw yourself off, I mean, that's when you lose balance. It's when you fail the lift on a technical mistake.
Right.
But you got to trust yourself getting to the bottom of the squat.
And it's honestly that mental, like, okay, if I don't get this, this could be bad, or I could lock in and solidify this lift. Oh, that was good. What did the judges think?
207.5.
Yes.
He's in. And that's your point there, right? Like, it's about the mental more than anything, because it's one thing if it's a strength issue where you kind of have to accept, maybe you're up against the wall here that isn't something that you can overcome. But when you're making these sort of mental mistakes, technical mistakes, you've got to come at it with the right mind, knowing that you're capable, but you just have to actually perform.
And the new rule for I guess for USAPO that I didn't know about is you can't record it from the back. So you cannot see as an athlete what you did wrong for you to like mentally correct it. You have to solely trust your coach. Mm-hmm. So, having a coach is very much preferred at the national level meet.
Yeah. And that's your point earlier, right? Some of these younger lifters, they're here on their own, The only people they came with was, their parents that drove them, right? And so you need to make sure you can have somebody giving you feedback. If you don't have anyone, you are allowed to ask the head ref just, a little clarification. You can ask the jury a little clarification, but, they're not going to be the ones that tell you, hey, you're squatting, way too high, or you're squatting very close. It's you're going to need to bring someone else. I always try to tell, younger lifters, if it's not an actual coach, if it's not a handler, bring a gym buddy and, just make sure they're there to help you out, give you water, give you a little extra confidence too.
But please let them know what they're doing, because
that too.
It could go south really quick. I know USAPL has a new program where people can come in if they don't have someone. Somebody will help you that knows what's going on. Could be your support system. I think it's called support system group.
I believe, yes. It's don't know the official name on top of my head, but it is a mentorship program for people who are looking for just a little bit of guidance. So we're going to get Sky there on platform 4, missing on depth. Again, you're going to see here a lot of these opening misses purely on a technicality. Rarely are you going to see it on strength. Just want to see everyone come back.
The maroon A7, another one of my faves. And I love everybody that's wearing A7, because A7, they're specifically taking pictures of people in their singlets.
Oh, yes.
So if you want an extra shine time and you're coming in Nats, please get you an A7 singlet if you don't have one. Get those pictures taken. There we go.
A7 has done a great job as well. Not only for our athletes, but you'll see all of our volunteers wearing special A7 shirts. I'm not sure if I'll ever spot and load one of these meets, but I would love one of those shirts.
I would just ask for one. I'm not spotting and loading, no. I will spot a deadlift, but they have to be like 4'11", because I'm 4'11". So. I saw someone like spotting and loading, and she like chipped her finger, and it was like, I was like, no, not for me. But whatever else you need, I get you guys water.
I mean, I think that's part of it. You ask, people who spot and load a lot, they'll show you their various scars. I know I've gotten, my skin flipped on a barbell and plates before. It's not fun, but it's part of it.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm being part of it. No, it does not sound like an enjoyable experience. But I'll find other things, that I can do to contribute to the sport.
Absolutely.
I think everyone should find your thing that you can help outside of just lifting. And I think, we together can make the sport better.
I absolutely agree. Okay, we've got Isabel here,
Isabella.
platform 3.
I seen her pictures from one of her meets, and I was like, "Girl, you're so gorgeous," and that's kind of how I met her. And it's kind of exciting seeing people come from other meets
Mm.
to the national platform. It's exciting.
No, yeah. As much as this is a competition, I mean, I always think about it, it's more like it's a gathering, a celebration of the federation. I mean, a lot of these people you're seeing here this week, this is the only time of the year that you're really going to see them. Other
Right.
times it's going to be through social media. You might hear about a meet they do here or there, see some of their training, but I mean, I can't tell you the amount of people that I meet for the first time in person, right after knowing them through social media for years.
Mhm.
So I think I think it's my favorite part about these meets.
Same. I honestly need the Instagram handle by the name because I see so many people and I only know them by their Instagram handle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, let's just put it beside. This is
Right.
this is their identity now.
We are getting towards the end of the openers on platform 3. We have Claire Harris opening with
Okay.
160 kilos, more than twice her body weight. Makes very light work of it.
That was a good squad.
Oh, she's gonna get 2 reds for depth.
Okay, what's your opinion on this? When you have 2 reds, would you fight or you just let it go?
It really depends. I think from my point, I'm a bit gung ho about speaking with the jury, but in that sort of case, if I know my lifter and I have a good relationship with them, I don't really. I would have faith that they'd be able to come back and hit the attempt, right? And so
Right.
I generally lean on the side of going up after that opener, especially when it moves as well as they did there for Claire.
Yeah.
So just sort of try to calm down, make sure you're doing every little thing right, having a little bit more patience. And if it comes to it on the second attempt, definitely see the jury. And if you don't understand what we're talking about when we talk about the jury, so we have 3 judges on the platform itself, but just to make sure that everyone has a very clear and fair ruling, we have some of our higher ranked referees at a table right behind the platform, or sorry, right in front of the platform, off to the side from this camera view. And if anyone, an athlete or a coach, disagrees with a call on the platform, or even just how it was handled, right? A spotter may have grabbed the bar early. Maybe there was a command that wasn't, well communicated or some sort of issue. You are allowed to, speak with the jury, see if you can get a relift, get a call overturned. Again, it's just that extra bit of security, sort of a review system for our sport.
And I love the fact that they have that because, sometimes you may not know, or sometimes they may not know.
Right.
You never know. Everybody sees different things. And if you can get one of those reds to a white, you're good. But opening and it's moving fast, you still got a chance to move up. Now, if you're in your like two like attempts in, I don't know. I might have to go fight him. I might not get the third.
Right.
It's like just using what you can to be optimal for the day.
And again, we've got one of those tables for every platform, and so it doesn't hurt to try. I mean, luckily at these meets, most people aren't sort of running to the jury every attempt, and so
Right.
they're not seeing the most amount of action during the meet because partially because we do a good job officiating on the platform itself, but to your point, go over there and ask.
Mm-hmm.
What's the worst they can say? No.
They can say that. Hopefully, they don't say that.
So we're back at the top of our second attempts here on platform 3. We've got Grayson. Let's see what the judges think. She's got that wider squat. Oh, that's gonna be 3 reds.
Yikes. It looked like her coach know what happened. Like he was talking to her a bit.
Mm-hmm.
They
Could
are
have
not
been a
playing
setup
today.
issue. She was a little uneven with her feet, so she's gonna get the feedback. They're gonna go up anyways. So they feel like they've identified the problem. They're gonna try to correct it here.
Yeah.
We have Jennifer, Mr. Opener on depth as well. Again, still went up, still feeling good.
She's a high bar squatter too.
A bit higher, a bit more narrow. See if the judges pass this one. Yep, it's gonna be 3 whites.
Good.
And we're about halfway through our openers on platform 4. Got Malin. Nice and easy. A bit shaky at the top. He's just gonna have to watch out for how stable he's feeling.
Yeah. 325.
Juliana here. Again, love this singlet colorway. I may need to ask the booth about that during our
What?
break.
You gonna come out the black? You gonna get a little color?
It might be time, you know.
It might be time. I agree. I think you should get the pink one though.
I really do want it.
It might be
When
too
you're talking
ambitious.
about it, yeah, I feel the same way. I'm not sure, you know, going from the all black to the all pink.
I think the guys are rocking it fine. I think it looks great.
You got Dominic here. Very controlled. Oh. Okay, so you never want to see that happen. I think, if anything, with his sort of high bar squat, he's kind of on his heels. He might have just, you know, lost a little balance too far onto his heel.
Right.
But we're hoping it's a technical issue, because if it's strength related, I mean, that is, you don't want to see that on the opener at all.
Especially if you got to retake it.
Now, that is, you know, not a good position to be in.
But did he get his first one?
No,
it is his
that's
first
his
one.
opener, yeah.
Oh, I was over here on this screen.
you're
Sorry
good.
about that.
These ladies are moving, so.
They are moving. That's a good
Spot
squat.
there by Aaron. Wow, okay. Getting a lot of calls here.
I think the judges are still sleepy. Maybe they haven't waken up from the 1 a.m. They have to be here that late. Or they're fully awake and they're like, okay, I'm ready today.
Right.
Oh, that was beautiful. Textbook.
Very nice by Lily. The judges agree. Okay, our last opener here, platform 4. We've got Cooper. We're on a string of misses on this platform, so if he can turn this around, I mean, that would be great for the energy. And Lily will be okay. So he's gonna get asked to replace here. Again, just need to make sure his knees are locked out.
I honestly would just rather you give me a squat command and tell me what's wrong, then replace it. I reckon that bar is a lot.
Yeah, you can see there. So they. Okay, so so you can see him shaking his head. I mean, when you don't have the time to, you know, have your full unrack, feel, you know, set up, right? Because you have to, you know, brush it a little bit to get that command. I mean, you see there, he just squats very high, immediately shakes his head.
I think it's a lot of pressure, right? So that happened to me at the Arnold. And it's like you got people screaming at you from everywhere, the crowd screaming, you're already anxious because it's your opening squat, right? So now it's like, what do you do? Like, you just gonna have to make the best of it and grind it out, or re-rack it and try again on the third. You got options, but it depends on the mental, like we were talking about earlier. You really have to keep your head in the game.
Good lift for Jasmine. Okay, we've got Rachel here. Missed the opener on depth. She's got, those longer femurs. So we're going to see, just want to see her hips travel down a little more. Okay, I mean, from the front, right? I mean, that looks good. But again, with the legs, we'll just have to see what the judges think. And they think it's good.
Yeah, I'm glad. Because it was down there.
Yeah.
She was, it was all the way down there. She has some good mobility, I'll say that.
Okay, so Claire on platform 3, this is our only lifter who doesn't have a good squat yet on platform 3. So we'll see here if she can just get on the board. Again, same as basically everyone. It was a depth ball.
Come on, Claire.
All right. I mean,
Come on,
that
come
looks
on, come
really
on.
deep.
There we
That looks
go.
really deep.
There we go. She gets up with it. The lift
Yeah.
is
That's going to be good. She's just going to need to be careful because that was a lot deeper than her opener.
It was. And it looked like she was intentionally trying to make it deeper,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And that's where, like, you got to still try to keep your
Yeah.
technique, but, you know, just get a little lower. Or, again, I still think you should plan in training, like, hey, if this does not look deep enough, what can I do with my
Right.
stance, my hand placements, my hips, whatever I can do to optimize this and still be strong for the day?
We've got Sky trying to get her squat. They still took a full jump after missing the opener,
That
and
was
she's going to get rewarded for it.
was a big jump. Maybe she's a big jump squatter. You know, you have those. Some people chip it, and some people they take the big jumps.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, to our idea about saving energy at a meet, making sure that some of these opening attempts are, they're treating them as warm ups, right?
Mhm.
It can save you a lot of energy, just saving you from having to do 6, 8 heavy lifts during a meet.
Right.
They can make it a lot easier on your body.
I honestly only train like that. I train like how I'm gonna comp.
Oh,
So my
absolutely.
warm ups in training are my same warm ups in comp.
Okay, so
Oh,
Dylan is going to get called there. That's a yellow card. And so, what I said earlier about the squat form being the mistake is you're not allowed to move your feet until you get the rack command at any point during the squat. So he's going to get called there. Again, just lost his balance, right? Can definitely come back and try to grab that one.
that's a tough one to like lose your balance at the top.
Mm-hmm. I always hate to see those very small details where the lifter they really do the actual lift, right?
Mhm.
But just that that rack, or like just standing there for a second. You just gotta have to stand there, wait for the rack command. It can be a little heartbreaking to see that happen.
Those miscellaneous calls. Like, who made these? I thought we just wanted to move the weight. Joking, but yeah,
No, I
that's
get
tough.
I get what you're saying. It's like it can be so tough. You do the actual lift, the hard part, but it's all part of competing, and it's really all about the standard. Wanting to make sure everyone is sort of exhibiting control over the bar. It's not about how fast you move. It's about how heavy it is and how well you can control it, right?
I'll say for one of them with the rack one, I don't move. I let them move it.
Oh, yeah.
So if the spotters and loaders are not on the same page
Yeah.
with the judges, that is not my fault. Just sit there, until they grab the bar from you, and it'll save you a lot of energy.
Got Cameron here.
One.
Okay, so he actually missed his opener with the yellow cards. I don't remember exactly what the issue was, but he's going to have a good squat.
One, Elizabeth.
Okay, so she takes a big jump. She's going to get a good lift, but that second was probably not what they were expecting.
For a second?
For a second, yeah. So
I bet she goes up.
I think they'll go up as well, but let's see what they do. I'll be excited to see. Okay, so we've got Andrew here. Missed on depth. But he is actually going to retake his opener. That looks deep.
It did. It looks really good.
Very nice A7 kit as well. And he's going to get 3 white lights.
See, you got options now. You got the pink, the blue, the black and blue.
I think by the end of this stream, you're going to get me to buy another singlet.
Hey, I'm excited to see what you buy. I might be over there with you if they have the ombre.
Yeah.
Come on, Isabel. That was beautiful.
Yeah, just able to fight through this thing. We've got Owen coming up on platform 4. We're at the bottom of our squats. Second attempts on platform 3. We got Julissa coming up. Julissa, 185. So we're over 400 pounds on platform 3.
I knew she was going. She's a squatter.
Oh, yeah.
I follow her on Instagram as well. Oopsie. That's part of her name, but she's a squatter. She's a really good lifter all around. So I'm excited to see what she do for today.
On your right, we're going to get Dominic here. So, interesting enough, Dominic, it looked like he missed his opener just purely on strength. He is this high bar squatter, and so balance is going to be very key to his execution. I wouldn't be surprised if this moves a lot better. Shows us that opener was a fluke, but I am hoping. I'm hoping it wasn't a strength issue.
I'm hoping it wasn't either. The 185 looked great. Come on, drive.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He's in the game.
In the game. Yeah, it always worries me, right? Like, obviously, we're not with the athlete and we're not their coach, so you don't know if there's a technique issue.
Right.
When it looks like they fail on strength and it's their opener.
Right.
I mean, what can you even do, right? I mean, literally, you have to hope and pray.
And I guess because I was always taught your opener should be something you can hit for 3.
Yeah.
So it should move very smoothly. But some people are not taught like that. They're trying to go up to their top end and get as close to their top end as they can. Like they maybe do their topper end or their max at their second, and then they try to chip it on their third.
Right.
Everybody has different approaches for how they come to the platform. So I just kind of, worry when it's the opener, just a tad bit.
Right. And we'll actually see there. So with talking about Dominic, he actually elected to scratch his third attempt, and so in powerlifting, if you're not familiar, a scratch is just when you forfeit one of the attempts. A lot of times, such as his case, an athlete will take an opening attempt or a second attempt, and they're like, okay, I got the most out of myself. I know my body. There's no use in trying to squeeze out a little bit more when I know I don't have more, right? And so saving his body that extra punishment, that extra fatigue, and I think it's a very mature decision to make.
Especially if he could save that energy for another lift, or maybe his lift is bench. Maybe I can go crazy on bench or deads. I can make it up there.
Well, to your point, so he actually does have the highest nominated bench and the highest nominated, opening bench and opening deadlift in his flight. So, just get that for his squat and, go to what you like. Go to what you're comfortable with.
And when it's your least favorite lift, you're like, meh.
Yeah, get me out of there, right?
Right, we're done. Get somebody else to do it.
Okay, so we have Jennifer. Missed the opener. Took the small jump to the second, and now they're going to take the real jump to the third. Oh,
I don't know. That was a bigger jump. It looks like. That was like a 7.5 kilo jump.
Aaron here. Again, he also missed on depth. I'm going to have to see what the judges think. That's a good lift.
That's a good lift.
Okay, so to this point, everyone besides Cooper on platform 4 has made an attempt. So we just need to see him get on the board, and everyone will be in the meet here. We are starting our thirds on platform 3. We got Lauren. She's fighting.
Oh, Lauren.
Wow. Very nice. Okay, so Cooper here. He had that replace command. If you're watching the broadcast, we just want to see his knees really lock out. Don't really want to see. And then he didn't get the command. I don't think that's going to be good.
Yeah, that was tough. Yeah.
I don't want to speculate too much, but I just know from experience as a coach and as a lifter myself, some of these knee sleeves that athletes are choosing to wear, they can be so tight that it restricts your natural movement as a squatter, right?
Right.
So for the extra benefit of feeling the tightness, feeling that comfort and support, it may stop you from moving the way you need to in a meet. And so,
I only wear my comp sleeves for my top lift days, my heavy lift days.
Yes.
So in a meet, I know what they feel like. And so I can adjust.
Right.
Some people do not do that. They try to train soft sleeves and then meet day, the stiff ones, now you don't know how to move in that.
Right.
But I'm not saying that's what happened there. Just I hope he comes back for his third.
Yeah, they put the attempt in him, so I mean, if he wants to stay in the meet, he's going to have to, right?
Yeah. Come
Okay,
on,
we've got
Lily.
Lily. Missed the second on depth, and they still go up.
Lily's a strong lifter. Just to see her at Arnold's, I think that was her first Arnold. You know, she maybe didn't have the day that she was expecting there, but I've seen her like get stronger in her training, like online. So come on.
Yeah, let's see what the judges think.
And she also went to Bench Worlds, if I'm not mistaken, for IDFPA.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's 2 right there. So to what you were saying earlier, I would 100% go to the jury.
I would
right
fight
now.
it. Yes.
I'm
like
going.
Ali. I'm fighting.
We'll update you guys from our end if we see them go to the jury and get that overturned.
That was a close one, too. So it was like, was it a depth call or what happened there? You got a middle and a side, not a side and a side.
Right. She got the 2 calls for depth. I think it's just exciting, too. I mean, from our end, to see someone go to the jury and get it overturned, right? It feels like an extra win.
Hopefully they had their coffee by now. You know, so they're like, okay. I saw they had some yummy treats in the back, the cookies.
A lot of cookies and candy at a powerlifting meet.
Yes, everybody needs it. Carbs,
sugar, the carbs.
Except for the people that got to weigh in. They don't get those.
Okay, Sky, platform 4, 162.5. This is over twice her body weight.
It all right, good too. Come on, Sky. Yes.
Oh, she's up.
Yes.
What's her tongue out to celebrate? Yeah, she knew she had it. She knew she had it.
She did. The jump was my favorite. Whoever is recording, please include that.
Okay, so Rachel coming up for her third. Missed the opener again on the depth call. Went up anyways. Got it back, and now she's gonna take her third here.
When Rachel starts squatting, you start screaming. Push it, Rachel.
Oh, wow.
She has a very unique squat.
Oh, yeah.
And I like it. Like, you can tell that's her signature squat.
Wow. That was fast, too.
It was fast. She's playing with us today. I need her to put some weight on the bar. Come on, Dylan.
Ooh. Okay, so Dylan, I think, is going to get a good lift here. Go.
Don't the thirds just give you chill bumps sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
There's so much going. You can tell everybody's waking up. You can hear the crowd waking up. The lifters are waking up.
Oh, yeah. Music's a little louder.
You see them celebrating. That's how you know.
Right.
The first one, they were not here yet. It's like, it's too early, Mom.
The caffeine's finally starting to hit. And, too, if you do a cut, I mean, if you're trying to rehydrate as you go, you know, that third attempt, I mean, you're going to be pretty close to your normal weight.
Mm-hmm.
Got Claire.
Stand up with it, Claire.
Just a little too much.
It's okay.
Again, that's one of those issues, right? You miss that opening attempt on depth. You try to correct it, maybe overcorrect, and now, you know, the sort of plan, your ability to know what weight you can lift,
Right.
just gets thrown off a little bit.
And you know, honestly, as a lifter, I don't even think of, if I do it the first time and I got to hit depth on the second one, I'm not thinking about it on the third. I'm thinking, we're bodying this.
Yeah.
Like, we're here today.
It's a bit of a mental thing, but, you know, these judges as well, when you miss an attempt on a certain technicality, they're going to make sure to kind of look out for it again, right? And so once you clear it in their eyes, you know, it's not like they're going to give you more grace, but the sort of the view and the perspective, it kind of widens out a little bit.
Yeah.
Takes a step back. So again, that's more of those, you know, one of those human things more than it is a technical fault.
I agree.
And then part of it too is, you know, if you miss on a call, I mean, these judges are not here to try to take away a lift from any of the lifters. So they want to make sure, hey, this person came back and they squat a little deeper. Now I'm going to give them the white light, right?
Right. I was talking to someone yesterday, and not gonna say who the person was, and she was like, I gave this guy because they were like training together, and she was like, I gave him a red light. He was like, sure did. She was like, next time get lower, and it was just like just to satisfy like the no bias
Oh
thing,
yeah,
you know.
absolutely.
So it's just come ready, train like you're ready to perform on the platform. Oh, that's a grind. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was great. Please give him the whites.
Whoa.
I would fight. Just
It
saying.
doesn't look like he has a handler. Oh man.
But maybe the handler was already over there. We're gonna.
Oh man.
Speaking of the last one, did they fight for the other ones?
No, I mean, none of them have been overturned at least. So
No.
if they have, nothing's been successful. But oh my gosh, Santiago.
Maybe.
That's a gym PR at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
oh my
he
goodness,
finished
that's 500
it.
pounds, right? Like, I'm taking that one home.
Yeah. So when somebody's ask you your top squat, are you giving them the open power?
Oh, wait, look. So Santiago actually went to the jury and challenged that. He's going to get that 500-pound squat.
Congratulations. I'm happy you fought for that.
Wow.
Always fight. I'm voting always fight for, especially if it's like your third.
Right.
On Isabel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Only took that 2.5 kilo jump, so it's not like she lost much. But it's not always a great feeling to come out for your third and miss it. But again, only 2.5 kilos. You kind of refresh and just start thinking about bench.
And honestly, like, it's hard to train at 8 a.m. Well, compete, anything at 8 a.m., right? Like, this probably not your time you train. If you train after work, you're more optimal in the evening. So now you have to adjust to come and try to wake up, get the crust out your eyes, and lift the most weight you've ever lifted, you know? So I always commend lifters that have to lift at 8 in the morning. It's not easy.
Okay, so we just got to replace command for Andrew. We've got Emma coming up for 172.5 on your left screen. Andrew has plenty of time. He just needs to really make sure he's comfortable here. Again, lock the knees out. Yep, he should be good here.
Come on, Emma. Yes!
Andrew, oh, he's going to fight that. Yep.
That was good, Andrew. I love that colorway. I think you should get that one instead.
Well, we'll have to deliberate here. We've got a couple of options on the table now.
Look at me spending your check. It's like, stop getting me to spend money. I was at the Beefy booth yesterday selling her items.
Oh, yeah.
A lady bought some shorts. I was like, so you should hire me. Is that UML Mass? Come on, get it up. Oh, just too much on the day. So close.
Okay, so we're going to get our last squat of platform 4 here. Cooper, he's missed. He's missed on depth both times. He's just really not squatting deep enough at all right now. Elizabeth is
Come on, Elizabeth.
coming up.
Come on, keep fighting. There you go.
What a grind for Elizabeth Holden is.
Good. Okay, they should challenge that. They should absolutely challenge that. So she's going to get that blue card from the middle. And what that means for those of you at home is if it's either a lockout issue with her knees, right, which we know she was locked out, but when she's fighting that bar and it starts to stall, that blue card is an interpretation by the ref that the bar at some point went up and down, right? So in powerlifting, it can move at whatever speed, but the bar just has to go up the entire time. When you're fighting it and it stalls, it can look like it goes down because it stops.
Right.
But again, a more subjective issue, I would absolutely go challenge that. Again, we'll update you if we see anything on our end.
It's 424. So excited.
The last 2 squats on platform 3.
Come on. Get it up. There we go. She's a squatter. See those legs? I need legs like that when I grow up, okay? Good job.
Okay, so our last squat of this session, guys, it's going to be Brooke on platform 3. Now you'll see on the right here, it'll happen on platform 3 as well after a book squat. We're going to get the platform ready for bench, and then we will take a 10-minute break.
Now, did she get that other one overturned?
It doesn't look like
Oh!
Just as you said
I
it.
saw it.
Okay, so Elizabeth's attempt has been overturned. Will tell me nope. Okay, so the jury overturned it. Again, gotta know when to use that jury. I mean, you're not really gonna get that, at many regional or state meets. But again, a lot of calls here where the jury just gives you an extra set, like 3 sets of eyes, really. We've got Brooke though.
One broke. Oh, easy.
Oh, easy. Okay.
RPE 8.
It's there. That's a good lift. All right, folks. That is going to be our squat session. We're going to take a 10-minute break here. And we'll be back with the action here soon. So, yeah, just stay tuned in. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on platform 4. We've got Darius. He's going to open us up here at 87.5 now. Darius, I mean, you can see it on screen, extremely long arms. You know, leverage is going to be a very important aspect of what these lifters are going to be thinking about doing. And in Darius' case, I mean, he's got the heaviest, second heaviest nominated deadlift, and so gonna look to make more of his mark there, but we'll be bringing you bench on both platforms here in a second. Now, I know you mentioned earlier you're not the biggest fan of the bench press, right?
Nope, sure isn't.
After squats, I mean, what's your mindset, going into bench? I mean, I'm sure you can hear it on the live stream, and we can definitely feel it in the venue. It's a change of pace.
Yeah, it's like really quick. Just seeing it from like the judges' perspective and the lifters, they're all like, "We got so much to do," and I'm like, "It's okay, take your time, breathe." But as far as my gears from squat to bench, me knowing I'm more of a squatter than a bencher, it's like let's just get something to solidify something. If we can chip a PR, great. If not, I hate to say it, but I'm like, all right, cool, let's get to this because I know I can maybe outpull what I missed on bench,
Right.
But recently, I'm not gonna lie to you, from my last 2 meets, my bench has dramatically like increased. So now I'm kind of approaching bench differently. I'm starting to care a little bit, It's a little mushy feeling there now, and I don't know if I like it yet, but
Yeah, sometimes part of getting better at a lift is just kind of forcing yourself to like it, right?
right.
So that can be a big part of training.
Because most people are looking at like, sometimes the total. Sometimes maybe you can't just look at somebody squat and bench and deadlift because your competitor may be a way better bencher than you. So it's sometimes good to like lean into your talents a little bit. If you're a squatter, try to get as much as you can out of that squat, especially if the competition is going to be tight like this meet, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Even if you are, worse on one lift than another competitor, you want to walk in and get as many attempts as possible. That way, your weakness doesn't become, a greater weakness, right? So
Right.
you're gonna see here, we've seen some of these athletes who have, it's very visual, like on screen, especially with this view, like they just have extremely long arms, right? So it's gonna be harder to bench press, but just across the board, that sort of person. I mean, they'll be some of our biggest deadlifters after this. So we're going to see here again. If you're watching the broadcast, I'm not sure the extent of what you're hearing, but it is quieter in the venue. The bench press is different than the other two because it's got more command. So you get one to start the lift, you get one to perform the lift, and then you get one to rack, right? And so our head ref, their ability to communicate with lifters is very important. So we turn the music down, not necessarily like a golf tournament, but the crowd really isn't going to cheer until you really are doing the lift portion, so the press, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to, hear something and jump the command, or
Yeah.
everything's got to be very responsive here. So you're going to see some yellow cards actually right now. So we've missed 2 on platform 4. If you've seen the yellow card, it's either something related to form, so their heels aren't on the ground or their butt isn't on the bench, or it's going to be one of those commands. They're starting the press before the head ref tells them to press. If they're missing the rack command, or they're just going out there and starting, forgetting that they have to wait for a second.
I think we need to incorporate something to make bench a little bit more exciting. By this time, this is where everybody's like calm and mellow, and they're like, it's just bench. Unless you're a big bencher, this is the exciting portion for benchers, right? But yeah, I don't know. I still feel like a lot of lifters should probably just let the handlers take the bar so they don't have a quick rack command,
Oh, yeah.
something. Try to like make them minimum. This is one of the most technical lifts that you're going to experience in the comp anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, the amount of details that goes into benching. I mean, I feel like the other two, you obviously have to get your setup right, make sure you're, all that is taken care of. But in the bench press, I mean, you mess up a small detail, you get a little out of position, and the bar could just be stuck to your chest, right? If you don't have everything correct. And so you're gonna see just setup wise. I mean, these lifters, they're making a lot of points of contact. You'll see them doing little rituals, just kind of fidgeting, making sure they get the right spot on the bar, right spot on the platform with their feet, and then right spot, on the actual bench itself. And if they nail all that, I mean, some of these bench presses are going to move very fast.
Right. And honestly, I found because as a lifter, I didn't know how to incorporate leg drive for a long time, and I found a lot of coaches say it's hard to teach.
Yeah.
So like finding that right position in a bench press where you can get optimal leg drive, that's going to cause you to maybe do these, rituals, as you will, to get into those best spots.
Yeah, once you find what works for you, I mean, it is every lifter. I mean, they are going to do everything they can to make sure it feels the same way every time, sets up the same way every time, regardless of where you are.
I just saw Chase put his head on the bench, and now I want to try to put my head on the bench.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got to try it now. Like, I have to.
Yeah. Sometimes the technique you find that works for you, you just try something very random and you realize, oh, okay, like this might work for me.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a lot of different things. I mean, there's a million different things you can do to set up here.
See the camera. I love it. Get all the angles.
Oh, yeah. Very nice bench on platform 4.
I have to say, Barbell Productions gave me my first fave media package I've ever had.
Yeah?
Yeah. My media package from the Arnold was crazy. I was super stoked for it. I was on a plane when I received them. So when I looked at them, I kind of screamed. And the person beside me looked at me, I'm like, well, I was still happy. I was excited.
Right.
So I'm excited to see the outcome from this meet as well. They already put out some sick photos already, some video. So I'm excited to see these lifters post them. Because sometimes you don't even know they were at nationals until you see their pictures posted.
Oh, yeah.
Online. I'm like, oh, you were there?
Right.
Yeah,
there's a lot of sessions and flights, and so sometimes even good friends, right? Like you know they're competing, but I mean you don't really get the chance to tune into what they're doing because either you're competing or you're working or maybe it's early morning and you just want to sleep a little longer.
Yeah, and I was watching day one from work actually.
Right.
I was at work and I'm like, because I work in this area where you can't have a phone, so I'm like, I'm not missing certain people lift, right?
Right.
And I'm just in there like, Quayla, are you okay? Why are you screaming? I'm like, just it's okay, it's all right. You wouldn't understand.
Right.
It's a lifter thing.
Okay, we are getting to the end of our opening bench press attempts here. We've got Robert, platform 4, opening us up at 145 kilos. That's 320 pounds. And Regina, with 2 more to go on platform 3, she's going to open up at 85 kilos.
Did we see some singlet changes? Or am I going crazy?
Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to see that.
Yeah.
I mean, to your point earlier about, athletes wearing makeup and doing their hair, I mean, and just because you mentioned Barbell Productions, a big part for everyone, the saying is look good, feel good, play good.
Mm-hmm.
If you look your best, I mean, a lot of athletes feel like they will lift their best.
I agree.
And sometimes that means a different singlet for every lift, right?
And I like at this venue that the restroom is so close to the warm-up area, so they can do that instead of like running and rushing to have to change your singlet.
Yeah, this is I think across the board, if you ask a lot of powerlifters, this is one of the the most favorite venues because everything's very convenient.
Mm-hmm. I'm a fan. I think in 2028 we should come back. I vote to come back.
We got Darius here. Again, some of our discussion points earlier about, some people are just not built the same for every lift, right? And so Darius, you can see how long his arms are, and he's going to come back on deadlift, and he's opening the flight now, but he will be closing the flight when we start pulling. So
I made a joke about that yesterday. I was
yeah,
like, well, where I could like maybe close out a squat, I would be the opener bench. It's okay.
right.
I don't take that. But the long arms help with like deadlifts. So
Mhm.
he may be a deader, I don't know. We're gonna see.
Yeah, Scott Darius has the second highest nominated opening deadlift. So
Those
again,
arms.
like you said, he's going to come in here, make sure he gets his steps. Oh, okay. So Levi, ooh, he is in trouble here on bench press.
You think he opened too high? What do you think's going on?
It doesn't look like a strength issue because he's getting all of these yellow cards. I bet you, just because we can't see it, it's probably like his butt coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That is a big rule when when you're competing at an official powerlifting meet about your butt coming up. Now, obviously, on with our front angle, unless someone is twisting, you're not going to be able to see the hips come up, right? Which it can be very slight the amount that comes up, but as soon as the judge sees daylight under there, that's going to be a red light.
And the feet.
And the feet, yes.
Feet as well. So
yeah, look, we get 2 yellows right there from Jagger. I mean, I think that's going to be the butt as well. So just need to make sure again. Bench press requires a lot of different points of contact, and you have to maintain them the entire time.
right. So you said you coach.
Mm-hmm.
What would you recommend for someone who has long arms? Like, would you think that they need more volume? Do you think they should optimize like going wider? What do you suggest?
I think so. With the bench press, it's very resilient to adding more workload. I think even if you have long arms, what I love about the bench press as far as coaching is that it's the most responsive to your musculature, right? And so, yes, it may be a little less straightforward than just oh, I'm going to add more sets, I'm going to add a variation. But again, I have some longer arm athletes who bench very well, and a lot of that is just trying to get more jack, trying to get bigger arms. For a lot of people, that makes it fun, right? Like obviously there's accessories that you want to do because it makes you look better, more muscular. But I mean, with very simple stuff, just arm accessories, more pressing accessories, you can kind of make up some of the difference. You get a little bit muscle, it will change your leverages in your favor. So if you have longer arms or you don't really have the best leverages for bench,
Yeah.
it's still lifting, right? Like the answer is get a little bigger, get a little more muscle, and it can be a longer road, but in the end, you're going to look better than some of your competitors.
And honestly, even I think the long road is better.
Oh yeah.
Right. When I go back to like I was missing a rib at my first comp, right, and it took like to now to like see all that progress over time, just getting more muscle, more experience in the sport, to where I was like, okay, I'm glad I gained this muscle
Right.
now.
Right.
It was worth it. See whoever's playing the music right now is waking everyone up.
Yeah, we're trying to make sure it's quiet enough so that these athletes can focus and hear, but still trying to play good music.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Come on, come on.
Oh, he's just stuck right there.
Close grip is tough. That is a tough position.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of different like width of the grips, and it's gonna change. Where the lift gets hard for different people. If it's closer, it's gonna be towards the end. It's gonna be very strong off the chest, and then vice versa. If you're wider, it's gonna be a little iffy off the chest, but when you're going to lock out, that'll be a lot easier.
Almost like the mechanics in deadlift, like sumo versus deads. You kind of just got to figure out where you're optimal at.
Oh yeah.
Wow, for James.
Very nice for James. Okay, so don't want to jinx anyone by saying this, but we haven't had a miss so far on platform 3. I'm hoping
Let's
that
go.
I did not jinx Allie. She got 3 whites, so yeah, haven't had a miss yet there. We're seeing a bit of a struggle here and there on platform 4. I think that's just going to be a theme as we keep going along. Again, these are the teen lifters, and so generally going to be a little less experienced, a bit younger. And as you mentioned, in your experience, a lot of these guys are not here with coaches. I mean, I know just walking back into the warm-up room, you know, just kind of confirms your point. Some of these guys are just kind of here in groups with their friends who are also lifting,
Right.
but no coaches, no handlers, and so
Come on, Haley.
it's very important to have all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so Haley, I didn't see that one. Was that a strength issue?
Yeah, I think so. Is it that or maybe positioning?
Yeah, I think could be. That's the weird thing about bench. You can see someone fail like pretty bad. They
Yeah.
come back, they nail that little extra thing in their setup, and it moves easier than you would expect.
It's a hard spot to be in with bench because you could get like your opener and it flies, and then your second one would be like,
Oh yeah,
not today. Girls tend to be more cautious when it comes to bench than guys. Guys, I got it, bro. It may not have been there in training. It's gonna be their meet day.
Oh, yeah.
They're a bit more ambitious, as you will, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A part of that too is just if you think about the weight as sort of the proxy of these things. I mean, the guys on the right side of the screen, they're generally going to weigh more, and so bench correlates with body weight pretty well. If you're making that minimum jump, that 2.5 jump, and your max bench is 100 kilos, I mean that's a bigger percentage of your actual bench press potential, right? But if you're one of these heavier dudes, you bench 150, for example, 2.5 is a smaller percentage, and so
Right.
you got to be more cautious on bench just because you have less room to go, right? You're not benching 200 300 kilos the same way that some of these people can do on squat and deadlift. So
Right.
starting light is very, very important on bench because I mean if you do that second attempt and you don't have 5 more pounds, you don't have any other options.
Right. I agree. I think bench is definitely one of those lifts where you have to like train how you're gonna
Oh yeah.
make these jumps.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just recently started making big jumps in bench and seeing where it saves me energy like I would do with squat and deads.
Right.
And I can say it's been beneficial for me, but I can also say in the past it was not beneficial. So I can see both sides. So I don't know. Again, you want to get as much as you can out of these numbers to try to, have a most optimal day. It depending on what your goal is for the day. Are you here to try to get best lifter? Are you here to try to get a check? You want that pro card? Like you're gonna have to fight for it here.
Right.
It's nationals. But it is pretty exciting to see people from like every state in the country come together for one meet, to see who's the best in the nation, who's going to IDFPA Worlds.
Okay, we've got our last 2 second attempts on platform 3 and platform 4. Kennedy with 95 kilos and Robert with 150 kilos. Ooh, that's smooth.
That was good. What do you think about another 7 to 10? 5?
Wow. Okay, so yeah, both smooth. I mean, I would be more conservative. If you're feeling good, I would take 5. You know, get that bench because, I mean, you never know when you hit that wall, right? Just like you said, sometimes see people or maybe yourself or other people, they do the opener, feel good. You just take a 7.5 kilo jump, and it's not even close, right? It can just hit you a lot faster on bench.
Yeah, I agree. Darius is tall.
He's tall, very long. I mean, he's got the max grip, and it still looks, like he could go wider, right?
I think he could go a lot wider. Let's make the bench wider for him.
Oh, he's
Oh,
fighting.
come on. Good
Okay.
job.
I think that's going to be good, but let's see what the judges think. All right.
Good
2
lift.
whites. That's good. Yeah, I mean, and again, that's a perfect example of what you're preaching is it's not his best lift, and so you don't need to do anything crazy. He just comes in, goes 3 for 3. Now going to deadlifts, which is his lift,
Right.
he's 6 for 6, and he's got every possibility in front of him. So we're gonna focus on Levi here. He is 0 for 2 on bench, and if he doesn't get this, he's gonna be disqualified. He's missed on yellow cards mostly.
Come on, Levi.
Means it's like a technique or command. Let's see his. Oh no!
Oh,
Excellent catch from the spotters on platform 4.
my
So,
heart hurts. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It made me sad.
Unfortunately, he is going to be disqualified. We do want to see him, come out and deadlift, but it just looks like whatever the issue was, making the adjustment, it just threw him off.
Yeah, like they can't do that, right? Because
Yeah.
now you're so focused on trying to, not say make the judges happy, but you gotta make the judges happy at the end of the day, right?
Right.
And so now you're trying to do everything. You might not even do your normal technique now because you're in a nailed to the wall. Is that the term?
Right.
Oh, that's sad.
And that's a good point that you bring up. You miss on a technicality, they tell you what it is, and now your focus becomes that specific thing rather than the whole lift that you would do, right? So, whereas, any one part is just, again, a small part of the lift. When you make that one thing, the big thing, you can just kind of throw everything else off.
Mm-hmm. You think he's gonna keep going?
I hope he does.
I hope he does too.
I mean, I think just about everyone enjoys deadlifts in some capacity, and so
yeah.
if anything, I mean, that's the lift to go and have fun, right?
And where else to do it but in a room full of the best lifters in
Right.
the country?
Already here.
Already here. Come on, Ryan. Oh.
And only loses 2.5 kilos. Well, we got Kayla.
Come on.
Come
Come on.
on. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to focus here with Tyler. Similar deal. He is at risk of being disqualified. He started 3 for 3 on squat, and so, I mean, really needs us having a good meet. Yellow cards as well. It's some sort of form. Let's look for his heels.
There we go. Come on. What the judges say?
3 whites.
Yes, he's in the game.
Whew, that's a relief.
That was a relief.
We don't want to see anyone bomb out. It can be very heartbreaking.
Henry, Briscoe, platform 4. The Henry fans are here.
We got Henry coming up here, platform 4. 127.5 kilos. And Mariah as well, platform 3, 85 kilos.
Mariah Papaya. Come on, Mariah.
The lift.
Oh, wow.
We got a blue card and a yellow card.
Jury immediately.
Yeah.
Run. Run there.
Especially when it's 2 different colors.
Right.
Just try to get one of them, because
Right.
it's not like 2 judges said the same thing, right?
And they got to prove it.
Yeah. Like, go over to that jury. It's been active this whole session.
Yeah.
And we've seen a lot of calls get turned over, so.
Yeah. That's good to see, though. So, the jury's actually, doing their job.
Doing their job, yeah.
Because it was all not getting overturned. We were like, okay, what are you doing?
Right.
But, yeah, it looks like they're on the money today. Well, Allie.
We're going to take 85 kilos here. And yeah, it just gets stuck on her chest.
Yeah.
So for those of you who aren't in this space, the third bench press is the most missed attempt in powerlifting by far, based on the data from basically every powerlifting meet that we have access to. And a big part of that is just kind of what we're seeing here. You see these jumps from the first to the second. It'll be anywhere from 5 kilos, 10 kilos, sometimes even bigger. But then we take that 2.5 to the third because after that second, you realize you run out of room, and there's not any ability to take less than 2.5, right?
And a lot of people think it's just a arm movement,
Right.
but it's a lot of back
It's a lot, right? Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you bench. Like, my legs would like shake if I'm doing leg drive
Right,
correctly, right?
right.
And you just did a lot of leg and squat, a lot of back and squat, depending on how you squat, So by the third bench, it's a lot.
Yeah, it can be very fatiguing because you're trying to use every bit of your body to just give you a little bit of extra push, a little bit more stability, and I think even sometimes more than squat or deadlift, you're trying to get yourself to feel as tight as possible, as compact as possible. And like you said there, some people will end up getting a bit of a back cramp, hamstring, pull cramp, that sort of thing. It's very common. Okay, so we had James on platform 4. He seems like he elected to time out his attempt. They did load it up, and so what I'm going to assume there is when you're at a meet with this amount of people, sometimes people will, if they're going to scratch it, they'll still load in an attempt. That way, the order of the flight and the amount of rest everyone gets is still the same. Oftentimes, that's a courtesy to your competitors. Now, I hope that's what happened and not something bad like an accident or an injury. But if you know you're going to scratch it, a lot of times it is very courteous and respectful to your competition to still put a number in. That way, the bar gets loaded and the flow is still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chase is just going to fail off the chest there.
The OG better singlet. I actually don't think that's the name of that singlet, by the way. It has a name. I just don't remember it.
Okay, so we're going to get our last bench of Flight A on platform 3. Kennedy's going to bench 102.5. That's 226 pounds. That's 2 plates at your local gym. So this is a very impressive bench press.
We love a strong girl. That's a lot of weight. There you go. Come on, come on, come on. Fight for it. Fight for it.
Oh, my
yes!
goodness. Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Yes, that's how you bench. I don't bench like that. That was a good bench press. I need to take notes.
Love seeing them get excited after that, too.
No,
That's
those
awesome.
make
you
the
can
best
tell
pictures.
You're just very, very excited, right?
You saw that grind?
Yeah, that was crazy. You don't see when it's slow off the chest like that sort of grind, it just looks different than any other sort of lift, right?
And then it feels super slow while you're doing it, so it's
just
like
fighting it. Sitting there fighting it
and staying with it. Because some people they'll stop fighting. She did not stop fighting. I love that.
A good bench for Angel as well. Yep, judges agree. Okay, we have our last 2 benches here on platform 4 for Flight A. Robert is going to come out for 155. Now, Robert, he was at risk of bombing out on squat, missed his opening 2 and got his third. Now he is trying to go for 3 for 3 here. I think, if you start very slow on squat, I think, the best way to respond is just go 3 for 3 on bench, right?
It might be he's a bencher. That's what it sounds like. Especially because it was a lot of more technical calls, if I can recall.
Oh, yeah.
Like more depth. He got to get lower and, yeah, he's excited.
That's got to be a good feeling.
Are you a bencher? Or you're a squatter? Deadlifter?
I'm just pretty okay at all of them.
Pretty okay.
Okay, we're going to get David here to finish out our Flight A bench press.
This is Elizabeth Poe, platform 3, 176 pounds.
160 on the board. Took a big jump to his third from his second.
That is a big jump. 10
Oh,
kilos is
it
a lot.
looks like way too much.
10 kilos is a lot of weight for adult bench press.
Especially only taking 5 after the first attempt, too.
So do you think he should have took the bigger jump to the second instead of the third?
I think, I don't know his training, of course, so I don't want to speak too much on it. But, after you take that 5 kilo jump from the first to the second, I would probably just try to take the same sort of jump.
Right.
It's the jump that you kind of, chose to do. It's the one that you're used to.
Yeah.
And again, never want to go too crazy with these benches. I mean, you can lose it quick, right?
Right.
So we're going to get Sky here on platform 4 to get us going for flight B.
Good bench by Briley. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting flight. It's a lot of good benchers in this flight on platform 3.
Yeah, we've got a lot of girls opening up close to that, 100-kilo mark.
And again, I only know this because I was looking at their bench to make my bench better. Looking at the junior lifters. But no, so there's some pretty impressive bench pressers this flight. So it's going to be exciting.
Diana here, platform 4.
Good lift on platform 3.
Okay.
These juniors are strong. I just want to say that they are strong.
Yeah, they are impressive. And yeah, it can be pretty daunting to see. A lot of very young, talented lifters. They are the future of the federation. So always want to make sure that they're doing well here.
Right.
Getting experience and exposure.
And it's crazy because we just saw the Masters, about 2 days ago, right? Even some yesterday.
Yeah.
And so you have longevity in the sport.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to go, you got time.
Yeah.
You got time to grow. I think it was the oldest lifter from the meet was 82.
I believe so. When I was commentating on day 1 of Masters Nationals, I believe we had a pair of ladies who were 85.
See what I'm saying? They're not baking cookies anymore. They are lifting the plate. The only plates we're getting on the platform. Maybe they're doing both.
I mean, again, powerlifting meet, the cookies will be here. So lifting both of them, I think.
Yes.
Ooh, very nice bench press.
That was beautiful.
Nice by Cameron as well. And I think
tall.
With the Masters lifters, a lot of those Masters lifters too, they also started lifting recently, right? So it doesn't matter if you're, a preteen, youth lifter, all the way up into, your 80s or 90s.
Right.
It's never too late to start, and there are avenues, for you to compete at a very high level, be celebrated, and be around people who share a similar passion, who share a similar walk of life or a different walk of life with you. Just sort of be here together to lift.
I agree. I think we're in one of the most healthiest versions of the country right now.
Yeah.
You see so many people, whether it's running, powerlifting, CrossFit, everybody's like finding their thing. But in the sport, I love the fact that powerlifting, you're seeing ages from like 8, 9 up to 85, and they're healthy. A master lifter came up to me and they knew who I was, and I was like, okay, but it's pretty cool because you can make friends that's 85 and 70, and you're all doing the same thing.
Right. Yeah, very, very lucky to have this sport. I think it just lets us connect with people that, you might not have the opportunity to connect with in your own life. Got Vincent here, a bit of a crooked start on his right side.
Yeah.
Now, to get the start command, just like the squat, you do have to be locked out, but with the elbows and everything, sometimes the angle and sort of the ways that these athletes are going to rotate their arms just to feel a little bit more supported, it can look not completely straight on the broadcast, but the judges will establish ahead of time, making sure that that is how that athlete locks out.
Also, the butt should be touching the bench before they give you a start as well.
Yes. Okay, so
She's
bit of a tough opener there for Dylan, but I think he's going to get it.
she's opening at 200 pounds, 203 to be exact.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
We're only
Good.
going
Yes.
to get heavier from there.
Yes. I saw this meme online, and they were saying that girls don't do upper body, and I'm like, you haven't seen powerlifters, have you? Because the lats are there, the biceps are there.
Oh, yeah.
I also love seeing girls out bench a lot of guys in commercial gyms. That is so exciting for me. Just to watch the girl do it. Because bench is so technical. Like, she worked to learn how to perfect her technique.
Right.
To execute 200 pounds, 200 plus pounds. And we're going to get some 315-pound benchers tomorrow. So that's exciting, too.
It's going to be, tomorrow's show is going to be absolutely fantastic to watch. That is going to be our heavyweight lifters across the board. And so if you want to see just pure numbers, tomorrow is going to be exciting.
It's going to be exciting. I'm prepared to lose my voice already. I just sound calm on here because out there I'm the loudest person. Yeah. I'm going to scream. But I think that's what you're here for. You're here to support other people. And, it's exciting seeing months of training that these lifters have to go through to execute it on the platform and still PR. It's exciting.
No, it is. I think, too, it is an individual sport, right? So you're not really doing it with a team. You're not out there on the platform with them. But to an extent, when you're kind of have some sort of relationship with the person, or you're just giving them your energy, you become a part of the lift. Mm-hmm. And when you're the person lifting, and it's someone you don't know, maybe one of the spotters, you don't feel alone when you're doing it, right? So getting a lot of energy and might be cliche, but you're getting a lot of power from different places.
Right.
A very technical bench by Lily.
It was gorgeous.
That was wonderful.
It was so smooth.
Oh, yeah. No, just a quick touch and back up, almost faster than the descent here. We've got 5 more opener benches. We have Owen here on your right, opening up at 152.5, 336 pounds. And we got Juliana, 107.5. That is
237.
237.
That is insane. That's crazy.
Again, just our opener.
I think it's the colorway. I think you got to get the singlet now. Yeah, I changed my mind again. You got to get the black.
If Juliana goes 9 for 9, I'll buy the singlet.
Okay. I need her to hear this.
Yeah. And we've got Lily, who's going to close out our benches here on platform 3. Again, 107.5.
Again, she went to IDFPA Worlds with this bench. So
big bencher, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Lily. I love this singlet too.
It's a very classic looking singlet.
Yes.
Okay, we've got Dominic on your right hand screen here. So he had a bit of trouble with the squat. Opted to Lily. Okay.
That was a bit of a grinder for an opener, but what the judges say?
That was
good.
So he's gonna get the bench, but that was tough.
I say about 0.5 kilos for a second. Can we do that? What's the lowest one? 2.5?
2.5, yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Let me go talk to the
if it
jury.
was so for those of you at home, 2.5 is the minimum that you have to make. But if you're breaking an American record, a world record, you're allowed to chip it. So a chip is just any increment of 0.5. I don't think that's in the cards there for Dominic. He is jumping 5 kilos after that. So we're gonna see, how that goes here.
I can protest for 30 seconds. That's all I got.
Okay, so we're gonna get a miss there. Santiago. So he got, what was that?
He got multiple
He
cards.
got multiple cards, yes. Okay, might have been a technical mistake. So a blue and 3 yellows. Yeah, maybe a technical mistake. They put their attempt in very fast, so maybe they know it was just a mistake and they're gonna come back in soon. But we are to the top on both platforms.
I was one of them rerun it hand signals to keep it pushing.
Elizabeth here, platform 3, 90 kilos. And 198 here on platform 3, and we are at the top of the flight. So everything here is going to be basically, it's going to be more than 200 pounds.
It's crazy. That was good. What, good for both? It's okay, I'm gonna do some bench presses while I watch this.
Yeah, gotta get your mental reps. Yeah, the mental reps.
We got 100 push-ups after this flight, okay?
Still moving at a very nice pace. Again, you're just gonna see these athletes take a lot more time to feel comfortable and make sure they nail their setup.
Yeah. Now, do you think the more arch, the better the bench? Or do you think that the more leg drive, the better the bench?
So, I hate to give the cop-out answer, but it's going to be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah? It's not a cop-out.
Some lifters, the aspects that you bring up, they focus so much on, the arch that their actual stability, the strength of their actual press, and their leg drive, it lacks. And it can go the other way, too, where, sometimes people will fixate on the leg drive, but it won't actually be a leg drive. It's just how tight their legs feel, right? So if they're not actually pushing, they're not creating force to support their body. And so, again, you got to find what's right for you. It's not sort of just try to maximize one of them to get the best bench. You got to, it all works together, right? We've been saying it over and over again. It's a lot of different muscles. You're using your whole body. It's not just an arm movement.
Right.
So you're going to need to find what combination of things works for you.
I only ask because a lot of people have that, idea that, oh, I can't bench this because I can't arch, or I can't bench this. And I'm like, no, so to validate, we have these conversations, right? Because we're, at the end of the day, talking to people that's maybe powerlifting, or they want to get better at certain lifts, or they're only thinking that I don't have an arch, I can't bench like that.
Right.
But some of the best benchers are flat bench benchers. So just find what's optimal.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to do it again. I hope I don't jinx anyone. But we haven't seen a miss on platform 3.
You know what? Just no. No. We're going to have a good day.
Okay, we've got Dylan here. Opened up pretty heavy on his opener, only going up 2.5. And Isabel on platform 3. 95 kilos, 209 pounds. And she saves me. That was a very good lift.
You were scared, weren't you?
I am every time I say that, but, I just want to keep pointing it out. Just to give these ladies credit, I mean, it's a very competitive flight, and no one is missing right now. So
I'm telling you, these are the benchers. These are the bench pressers.
Yeah, they're ready. They came ready. Of course, a few of the ladies separating themselves at the bottom, but just the level, the standard of this fight in itself. No one here is weak on this lift really. Just a few are very specially strong. But you're gonna find that at a national meet, just about everyone is very good on all the lifts, and then each person amongst that will have their own strengths.
Right.
And Emma's very happy.
That was a good bench. It was pretty speedy too.
I am happy to see as well on platform 4. I've
Mhm.
mentioned it's the younger flights, right?
Right.
A lot of green, only one miss so far.
Is on platform 4, 314.
And it is really important to see the second attempts move well because, like I said, third bench is it's the devil for a lot of powerlifters. It's going to be the one that most people are going to miss in a meet. Just want to see enough to where you feel confident that these guys have room to make more than one decision, right? You want to have more than just the minimum.
And it's kind of tricky because that is the most mislived.
Mm-hmm.
Just having to squeeze as many kilos as you can out of the bench press.
Oh yeah.
Good lift on 4 for Ritson.
Got Rachel here. Platform 3.
We've got Andrew Shakau coming up on platform 4, 314.
Okay, so
sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm joking, by the way.
So we're gonna get our first miss there on platform 3. The 5 kilo jump, I thought our opener was pretty good, and so maybe off the chest she wasn't feeling as well set up and that sort of thing. So she's gonna come back here and try to get that. And with how technical some of the technique here is, just nailing your setup. I mean, that could be the entire lift, right? So.
Oh, girl, that was a good bench.
Okay, so Andrew there. Bit of a tough one. Yeah, he's gonna get yellow. So.
Yes.
Maybe his heels came up or his butt came up, but
it's possible. He does look a little tall, so
just we'll see here. I mean, he can come back and get that. Just has to keep everything in contact. He's got Claire, platform 3.
Just looking at these numbers are insane.
Right.
And the numbers to come. I don't know if you guys are watching LiftingCast, but it's about to get really interesting. Come on.
There, okay. So, bit of a tough one there.
That was good.
And for Malin McMurray, the lift is good.
Now I think about it, I never hear music on bench press, like ever.
Yeah, they try to bring it down. So the head ref does have a microphone that speaks to the platform.
Okay.
But
I think that's smart, actually.
I appreciate it because they don't have to scream, right?
Yeah.
But we just want to make sure that these athletes can just hear everything and that it's responsive. You don't want them sitting in a position for too long because it takes a second to hear the command.
Just put it on the bench. Put a mic on the bench. Or something.
Right.
The speaker on the bench so we can hear.
Okay. Santiago has been asked to replace. So it's possible his feet weren't set, that they were sliding too much. His butt wasn't set, but he's got 10 seconds to get his setup here and then get the start command. He's got 6 seconds, or he's going to get the start, so he'll at least have his attempt.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, no.
He re-racked too early. Is that what we just saw?
Yeah. So I think what happened is, to the leg drive conversation, he has his feet set up very wide and pushing very hard into it. And so at the end there, when he's done with the actual lift, his foot kicks out, which is just, he's already finished the actual lift. Just loses it at the end.
Yeah.
That's got to be disappointing.
And that's hard because, you're pushing so much. It's like a relief for your legs when you do that.
Right.
So, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that part of the yellows, but
Right.
it's a rule, so we have to follow rules, right? Hopefully, he can come back and get that third though.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but like he's done it twice, just missing on these technicalities.
Is he retaking?
He is retaking, yes. So bit of a spotty performance so far out of him. He's able to get his third squat overturned by the jury. So we'll see how he does on his third bench. But in the meanwhile, we've got Juliana.
112.
Okay, so bit of a bobble there. We're gonna see if she gets called.
248.
Oh, 2-1.
Oh, good job. 248 for a second. 253 for a second by Lily. Come on, Lily.
Yeah, she's feeling good.
Yeah, I could tell. She's like one of those people that don't hide their faces when they're competing. You'll see on her face if she's having a good or bad day. She's here to ball today. It looks like she's here to ball. Come on, Lily. Push through.
Oh, wow.
She's still warming up. She's still warming up. She said, I went to IDFP Worlds. This is why. Let's go, Lily.
Okay, so that will take us to the top. We will start our third attempts on platform 3. We've got our second attempt here on platform 4 with 160 kilos, 352 pounds. Ooh, that's going to be too heavy.
Yikes.
So a bit of that just sort of explosive push off the chest, kind of loses it midway up. Let's see if he can just kind of come back. Again, that can just be sort of the groove, right? You just hit it right, the bar path is correct. Blasting it off your chest can kind of help you, get to that lockout a little faster and make it easier. But
a 10-kilo jump is kind of tough though. When you're doing this on comp day, like it sounds good, like I can do that, but after doing as much as you had to push out of squats, now you got to come to the end of your bench. That's a rough spot to be in. So
he's gonna load that back up on his third, so we'll see him at the end of the flight. In the meantime, we've got Julia pushing through 87.5. Very nice attempt. We'll get Sky here as well.
Did you see the attempts put in for the end of 3?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
we're gonna see some big benches here on platform 3.
Are they giving bench medals here?
I don't believe they are. I believe it's full power. So they'll do the podiums for.
But they do get invites to IDFPA Worlds for bench worlds.
They'll get specific invites. So all of these athletes at the national level, we do have a world championship, full power, all of the age divisions, as well as bench. So the athletes who qualify by putting up the standard, winning their weight classes and age divisions, they will get invitations after the lifting is complete. So, but yeah, we're already seeing here on platform 3, a couple misses. Again, just really hard to nail third bench, to set yourself up for it and be in a position where that's a comfortable call you can make, where you feel comfortable and not just, your only decision, right?
Yeah.
There, and Diana is, just going to lose it.
Come on. Wow. A little too much on her day. But the beautiful thing is you can make up maybe like 7 kilos on a deadlift. It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe a lot of people see it like I do. Because third bench is tough.
Yeah, and that's the good thing. Basically all of these people who are missing that third bench, it's 2.5 kilos.
Right.
You can make up a lot, on deadlift. If you really need a total for something, just try to go for it on deadlift, especially if you are feeling confident there.
Right. I never knew that they turned the music down. I'm so glad you told me that, because by that time I'm
You're
like,
just so locked in, right? Yeah.
no, I'm sleepy.
Oh, okay.
I want to take a nap.
Right.
I need them to turn the music back on because oh no, a lot of people are coming from loud gyms, right?
Yes.
Where they're blasting either metal music or rap music, and then you come and it's like it's all cozy and it's cooling off because you're not jumping up and down.
Right.
But it does make sense because you want to hear the judges, and you got what 4 different head judges saying start. You don't want to hear the wrong start, So I think that's smart. Just got to sing the music in my head.
Whatever, usually whatever song I'm listening to in my headphones, I just keep, keep the rhythm of that song when I get
Right.
out there.
Do you have a lifting song?
I jump around a lot.
Okay.
I think just really depends on how I'm feeling during that day. I'm not very much like always playing, hype music.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be, just like fun pop music, or sometimes, if I'm maybe benching or like deadlifting, it'll be a bit softer. You know, depends on
I
how I'm feeling.
wish. I'm jealous.
Yeah. What do you listen to?
Okay, so listen, I will put on Disney music.
Okay.
I will also
That's
listen
good.
to. I'm a musical girl.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love musicals. I might be mispronouncing her name, but Evernance.
Evernance?
Yeah,
Is that a musical?
Evernance. I'm country now. Work with
Oh,
me, okay?
okay.
Bring Me to Life is like my favorite song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always butcher her name, so I'm country. Just work with me. But yeah, that one of my favorite albums to listen to is Sing 2. It's such an uplifting movie, but I'm everywhere too.
Right.
And sometimes I want to hear something different, But calm, I never can do calm. I can't do like completely calm. It has to be something upbeat, not too hype. Like if it's screaming the whole time, I'm probably not gonna like it. But that's just my preference, right?
Yeah, I would love to get like almost like a survey done of lifters. Just tell us what songs to listen to while you compete. Just because it would be interesting to see sort of a different taste. But Julissa
Come
is
on,
gonna fight.
let's
Wow,
go.
100 kilos. That's 220 pounds. Yes, yeah, yeah. We can hear it from here. She's happy.
Yeah, she is happy. Good job.
Okay, we've got Cooper. Unfortunately, Cooper did bomb out on squats.
Come on.
It's very nice. I mean, he came back here, he's going to go 3 for 3 on bench. But here's the thing. If you go 3 for 3 on bench and then you go 3 for 3 on deads, you don't have to tell anyone that you bombed out. Just say you went 6 for 9,
Right.
You had
Don't
an
look at my
okay
open
meet,
powerlifting.
right.
Just don't look for
They
it.
say, oh, how'd you do on squat? You don't have to tell them. You just say you went 6 for 9. It was an okay meet. Because that's part of this, right? You bench and deadlift, that's 2/3 of the meet, and vice versa with any other combination.
Then you got to think too. You qualified to come to nationals, so if
yes.
anybody says anything otherwise, then you go qualify.
Right, you're already at the national meet, right? So
Right.
sometimes people will make jokes about where they place at nationals, but this is a meet with a very hard barrier, in basically all these weight classes. You have to be a very strong lifter to be here. So always got to take that into account when you're thinking about the standings, where people are on the board, because
Right.
you can finish last, but if you're last at nationals, I mean, you're one of the best lifters in the country.
In the country. So yeah, I hope no one takes away like anything negative from Nats. This is amazing to see because you can't just get here. You have to qualify at a state meet,
Yep.
a regionals meet. You can't just qualify at a local meet anymore. So you have to prove that you can go and fight at this stage, at this level, and at 8 in the morning. 8 a.m. It's so early. I don't even think I've had a cup of coffee by 8 on a normal day.
Oh yeah.
Let alone maxing out all of my lifts.
Right. Okay, so we're trying to see a couple more misses here. Unfortunately, on these bench presses. Got Claire with 102.5. Took a while to get the start command. Oh, wow. She's just going to power through it, though. She doesn't care.
Yeah, it looks good.
She scares off the bench. It's a great bench. 102.5. That was 225. 2 plates in your local gym.
We're getting into that range of these big benches.
Oh yeah, Lily came out. She's feeling good.
It's
I think
236.
she was motioning for a liftoff, but I'm gonna pretend like she was dancing. Okay, Santiago here. Oh my goodness.
Come on, come on.
Oh
It's the left
no,
wrist.
okay. So weird tidbit. I think he might have gotten caught on one of the hooks of the bench, and he just took all the power out of that left side.
Yeah, it's sad.
But we're coming up here. Our last handful of bench presses on both platforms.
It's going pretty smooth.
It's going smooth. I'll say it's going smooth. I mean, the women are crushing it here on platform 3. But we're kind of on a bad streak right now here, platform 4. Let's see if Dominic can kind of bring us back. He honestly opened up very heavy. Missed the second on strength. Maybe could have found something in the warm-up room, just give him one more energy.
Right.
Get more excited. Oh my god. He absolutely gets through it.
Yeah.
Wow. 3 white lights.
That
That's
was
a great
good.
lift.
Both platforms.
Yeah. We're getting to our last 2 benches here on platform 3. We're going to see 117.5 kilos.
I was like, am I seeing that number right?
And then you're going to see 352 go twice here on platform 4. So these are big benches.
These are.
Oh. Just a little too much there for Owen, but only loses 2.5 kilos.
Come on now.
Okay, Juliana here taking her time to get set up. Got Aaron in your last bench press on platform 4.
This is Aaron Burgess, platform 4, 352. Push it, Juliana.
Come on.
Juliana,
A little too
unfortunately,
much.
maybe too big of a jump there. Was honestly pacing very well, but you know, it's the first thing you said, right? Sometimes you just hit that wall and you don't expect it.
Yeah.
So Aaron's gonna lose out quick there. I think if you're gonna fail, failing quick is ideal. Don't want to sit there and fight it too long, right? Because it's gonna take a lot of energy.
Especially when you have deadlifts.
Oh yeah.
'cause-
And you know a lot of people who they fight that bench, they start to cramp up a little bit, and it goes into deadlifts. But we're gonna focus here on platform 3 for our last bench press of this session. Lily Young, one of the best bench pressers in the entire federation, in the world, really.
Yes.
This is 264 pounds.
Come on, Lily.
This is almost, it's not too far from 2 times her body weight.
I love how the plates match her singlet. Come on, Lily. Come on, come on, come on.
Wow, just a little too much. Just a little too much. But yeah, so that is going to conclude our bench press session. We are going to get the platforms ready for the deadlift. As soon as the platform is set up, we will be back in about 10 minutes. So please stay tuned, and we'll be coming back to send off the meet. All right, welcome back to USAPL Raw Nationals Day 2. This is the first session of 3. We've seen a lot of good lifting so far. We are going to get started here with deadlifts. In the meantime, I want to thank our presenting sponsor, A7. If you're looking for any lifting equipment, lifting apparel, and lifestyle apparel as well, they've got you covered. You're going to see a lot of our athletes in a lot of different colorways, wearing their singlets, wearing their equipment, as well as our platform crew. You're going to see all of their stuff is A7. So we're going to get going on deadlifts. I think the platforms are loaded. We're just getting ready for everyone to come back to the platform. Now, I know you said bench press wasn't your favorite lift, and for a lot of people, it's the slower lift. It's a little bit more calm. The pace quiets down. But if someone was looking or getting into powerlifting for the first time, how would you describe the energy around deadlifts?
Oh, I don't even know how to describe the energy as a lifter or the crowd.
Just like the energy of like the room, how like what changes when we go from bench to deadlift?
I think everyone knows by the time you get to deadlift, we're almost done. Powerlifting is a very lengthy sport. So by the time you get to deadlift, you're almost done. All you got to do is bring it home. And if you're not a bencher, you might be a deadlifter. So 9 times out of 10, you're ready to go ahead and go crazy on deads where you couldn't go as crazy as on bench. You got it in the tank. Maybe you got it in the tank for deads.
Right.
And again, you can bring those kilos that you may have missed and bench or squat. You can bring it on home. So I don't know. I think everybody from the lifters to the spectators are excited. Even the judges are excited by the time we get to deadlift.
It's I think it's the most straightforward lift. You walk up, you don't have a start command, just set up, put your hands on the bar and lift it, and then you get the down command. And the judges don't have too much to officiate. You just got to make sure it's a clean lift.
Right. And this is the only lift that I am willing to spot. So, still not spotting low, but like okay, yes. No, that's spot, yes. Not low, but spot. But I don't know. I think because this is a 9 a.m. session, I think everybody's waking up. Their caffeine is in them. They done probably had a carb or two in the bag. So we're going to see some energy now from the lifters specifically.
Yeah, and energy is going to be very important. This is, for a lot of people, deadlift is going to be the most fatiguing lift. It's going to be the one that takes the most out of them. So you want to see a lot of energy out of these lifters. And you also want to see them take lighter openers as well. So David there with a bit of a tough opener. Again, you don't really want a lot of heavy pulls, right? You want to kind of warm up to a big pull or whatever you think is going to be your best. But
definitely pace yourself.
Gotta pace yourself. I can't say it enough, I think. And again, because the right screen platform 4, these are a lot of your younger lifters, more inexperienced lifters, right? These are the teen division. You can just infer like, hey, there's these small details that matter a lot that may not resonate with them yet. And so you just want to see good decisions, right?
Right. And it's such a satisfying feeling when you get that first dead end and it just flies off the ground. It's like, oh, we here. You're not thinking about, oh, this is just less than what I want to do at the top end. It's like I need something to give me that confidence that, we're about to get into deadlifting.
Right.
So you don't really want to see anything too slow initially.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got Alice coming out here, platform 3. She's had a great day so far, starting her day 6 for 6.
I love her socks.
Oh, yeah. I love the amount of energy she gives to her lifting.
Yeah.
Very smooth lift.
She's built for powerlifting, though. Like, her build tells me she powerlifts. Like, she's not extremely tall. She's like, you can tell she has the quads. Good bicep. Like, all of her lifts have been very well today.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to see there Ryan on platform 4. He got a good lift. He got a yellow card, though, because he did sort of drop the bar at the last second. You do want to be controlling the bar to the ground. Again, I don't ever want to see someone miss a lift for something as silly as, slamming the bar or completing the lift and just choosing to drop it to the ground, right? You can
This,
do that in a gym, but if you're at a meet, you got to bring it to the floor.
this is so unfavorable. That's an unfavorable one for me too, because it's like anything could be. It could be you just being excited, and now you got all reds because it's like seen as a slam. Like I'm not in as a lifter, I'm not favorable of that, but I do see some people overly do the slam to the ground, and it can damage the bar, the platform, and so it's a hard one to say. Does it really have anything to do with you moving the weight?
Right. Yeah.
No.
It's one of those things where, so the actual rule, the point of that is because, in the idea of having control, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the bar is accelerating to the ground from your own control, that is generally a signal that you've like sort of lost your grip. So that's the actual thing that they're chasing. But if you just let go of the bar, it kind of falls into that. If you bring the bar to the floor,
Right.
a lot faster. It's the same sort of thing. The judge is basically inferring that you have lost your grip and your command of the bar, and so we know because we're lifters and in the community that it's just people getting excited sometimes or being
Right.
careless. But for the sake of the rules, it just ends up being enforced that way. So
You know what's so funny? Because most of the people that used to lift back in the day, when you go back to the old school lifters, they were throwing the bar down.
Mhm.
And then they're like, you got to be gentle for us. Well, I got to be gentle.
right.
But, I don't make the rules. I just, follow them as much as I can.
Okay, so in the blink of an eye, we are. Oh, okay. So Halo with a small bobble there. So this is a very unique thing about deadlift is because we're preaching open light, right?
Right.
But because it's so light for some of these lifters, it can move so fast that their position gets a little shifted,
Right.
and you get these bobbles, you get these sort of movements, and so
Still got to control it.
still got to control it. We see Darius there, so we were talking about him earlier. Very long arms in the bench press. Just came in, got 3 lifts, and now that we're deadlifting, I mean, it looks like he could pull whatever number he wants.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he pulls because you can just tell his arms.
Oh, yeah.
He's deadlifting something serious.
He's got that forklift build.
Come on, Allie.
A bit tough there.
That was a bit tough at the
Now,
top.
one thing that we're going to start looking out for a little is
Placements?
placements. So after these seconds, we'll have a very clear picture of what's going on. But especially on platform 3, I mean, these ladies are separated by, 10 to 12 kilos. That's basically an attempt, right? So
It could be attempt or a miss, so what we're going to see.
very, very competitive fight. It's always, you go to a national meet because there's other lifters who are about as strong as you in your weight class, so you can compare yourself to someone. But getting a whole flight of lifters, where anyone can really win.
Right.
I mean, that is exciting.
And my favorite part about powerlifting is actually the numbers games.
Oh yeah.
Like I like to see somebody change their attempt to try to like maybe intimidate another lifter to see like call their bluff, or somebody really have it in the tank and they ready to release as soon as they get to that third dead. So
yeah, it'll be fun. These and to your point, it really puts pressure on a lifter, right? To know, hey, I can't miss. Ooh, okay, so a bit of a tough one there.
that was a grinder.
Honest. But yeah, to what I was saying, the pressure, of not being able to miss, right, for your own goal, knowing that if you do make it, you're putting pressure on someone else. It is a fun game, but it can be stressful.
Right. And honestly, even then as a lifter, some of these things I do not think about. It's just like I'm here. There's a camera pointed at me. I do not want to miss because somebody's got this recorded
right.
on YouTube forever.
Yep. Yeah. And that's, you feel that way as a lifter, but it's a good reason why you should have a coach with you. Have them figure out all of the numbers, all of that stuff. And you can just focus on, your lifting, how you're feeling, and that sort of thing.
I agree. I fully agree. When I say a princess, I like to be a princess lifter Don't tell me none of that.
Yeah.
Okay, just ask me how you feeling. If you got to do this, do you got it? Put it on the bar. You
Tell me
know.
when to lift.
Yeah.
All of that.
Oh, the externals?
Right.
No, too much. Too much. I don't like thinking. Just give me the just give me the movement. And that can make a difference between some lifters too. Some lifters want to know. They need to know.
Mm-hmm. And others, when you tell them a certain number, I mean, it makes them nervous. It makes them feel a certain way. And so sometimes you almost, as a coach, I almost have to hide, what I'm doing from the athlete. I'm blocking the LiftingCast board. Like, don't think about anything else that's not your own lifting.
Right.
And it can be a really, really, really big help, for a lot of competitors.
Now, if you can look at LiftingCast and lift in a meet, oh, you got too much time on your hands for me. I'm trying to find the next song that's about to.
Right.
I need a little sip of Gatorade or something. I don't even drink Pedialyte. Pedialyte is my fave.
Right.
But to look at LiftingCast, to wonder where no, too much. Typically they have it in the back though, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
they have it in the back.
What?
But I mean, I'm with you. I'm really not trying to focus on anything that's not just what I'm doing on the platform,
Exactly. Unless you are neck and neck about that check. It's a check here. You get what I'm saying? $1,000 check. If it comes between me and somebody else and the difference is like 5 kilos, put the kilos on the bar. Because, rent needs to be paid.
Yeah.
Gas is $4. I don't know. But they're battling.
Oh.
Come on.
Okay. David with a tough attempt there, but
it was tough.
I mean, yeah, it didn't really look like he was locked out, and the bar was wobbling.
Yeah, there's a lot going
on. Side to side, so he takes a celebration there, but he's gonna have to come back and actually get that lift officially. But in the meantime, we've got Julia setting up 172.5. That's 380 pounds. Very good pull.
It was a good pull. Good pull, good braids. I love it. I love when the braids just like move,
right,
and it's shake before you dead. I'm dramatic, so I will slow that down in a reel, just so people see my hair move. Right.
Okay, we've got Kayla here. I believe she. I don't remember if it was a fail. Yeah, it was a weird opening attempt, right? She had like that wobbling.
Yeah.
Looked out of balance. Let's see how she adjusts here.
She's just strong. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, yeah. Go. Okay.
Yeah, that was clean.
Sure to not overdo it, right? Very smooth pull.
But you remember we were talking on the squats about like speeding through, like maybe some people come from like, oh, if I can move this fast, then I'm good. Maybe that was one of the things she does, and maybe she didn't control it as much because she was trying to be speedy.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes lifters get it in their mind that, they need to move the weight a certain way as opposed to just focusing on moving the weight, right? Mm-hmm. And if you just try to be too tight, you extend too much, squeeze one muscle group over another too much,
right?
It just throws you out of whack. And so I always try to tell my athletes, you don't need to make it move any type of way. You just need to make sure you get the lift.
Right. Haley, that was a good lift too.
Very good lift. And they took a big jump, so we'll see how much room they have, what they're feeling. In the meantime, Kennedy as well, up 15-kilo jump. I like this kit right here.
Huh?
I like her kit right here, the black singlet and the pink around.
I like it too. Looks really good. And it's cool, like seeing the lifters' like mindset, the creativity, and you get a little range with deadlifts because you don't have to wear your shirt here, so you can take that off and show the biceps, the tries, the delts. Come on, Allie. Tyler, 225.
The setup here. Taking his time. See Allie as well. One thing I love about deadlifts is people have like their own little rituals just for the setup and just to really prime their mind, right?
Yeah.
It's always fun to just watch, try to, kind of get to their mind. But Allie is fighting really hard.
That was a grind.
Ooh. Okay, I don't know if she was locked out. Okay, she's gonna get
Yeah,
three
she
whites.
was. I
Wow.
love how she walks off like whatever. Like, here, leave me alone.
Okay, so we're at the top of thirds for platform 3. Got about 5 to go on platform 4. You can see here Robert moving the bar around the platform, trying to find just the right place where, his foot feels good against the platform. And I think he did it there.
Yeah, that was a very smooth deadlift.
It gets a red, actually. It's not going to cost him, but I would just make sure you're doing a good job blocking out.
Yeah, that's what the only thing I could think it'll be on that side.
Got Chase. Missed his opener. He got, I call it the rainbow. He got an infraction of every kind, so a red, a yellow, and a blue. So I can't say for certain what exactly happened, but we just know that he needs to, focus up here.
He's multi-talented.
Yeah. Get this lift. He opened, amongst the heaviest in his flight. So
yeah, that was
okay,
good.
That was really good.
See, multi-talented. I told you. See, he said he got this.
Okay, so yeah, I'm expecting a pretty decent jump there.
Oh, come on, Kelly. Come on, Kelly. Finish strong. Yes.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And it was like very slow off the ground, but the lockout was fast.
Oh, yes.
So, and you typically see that in a sumo versus a conventional. Conventional is usually speedy off the ground. But, that was pretty interesting to watch.
And, it's what you've been saying. A lot of these lifters, different backgrounds, different strengths. And so the curve of how that ends up, with the bar speed, it's going to be a little different.
Right.
Ooh, okay. So I think that's a good lift for Catherine. Yes, 3 whites.
They made me want to deadlift. Come on, Mariah.
Got Eligio, platform 4, and Mariah.
Up.
Mariah's up. Oh, yeah, she's going to power through that.
Let's go.
Eligio as well. I think that's a good lift.
He looks strong.
Heavy. He is looking strong, I think. I believe he had a bit of a slow start on squats, but he's really, at least the back half, at least his deadlift. We've got Darius.
See those arms?
Oh, yeah.
They're so long. Come on. Smooth. Come on, Marissa.
I think he might
Come on. Oh, beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful. And the girls who powerlift shoot a singlet. There was only 2 of those, I think, still being sold, the purple and the red. That's a very comfortable singlet, though, if anybody's looking for a stretchy singlet.
She's going to finish 3 for 3 there, Marissa is. Especially after, how bench ended. I think it's a really nice way to kind of bookend her meet, right? 3 for 3 on squat, 3 for 3 on deadlift. And then we're going to get Katie, sorry, she's pulling through right now. Oh, I think she's going to get that. She's excited.
She had more in the tank.
Ooh, yeah, they're hype.
Told you everybody just woke up.
Okay, we've got Alice on the left and Levi starting our thirds on the right. Alice is going for 9 for 9 here. She's had a very good day.
She has. It's the socks. It's the socks. It's the aura.
Good socks. They can change everything.
No, I think she's a really good lifter. All jokes aside, like she's a really good lifter.
Okay, Levi is upset there.
Come on, finish strong.
2 different calls and Alice is fighting. Oh yeah, I think that's good.
What's that? 9 for 9.
See what the judges think. Yeah, it's 9 for 9.
Let's go! Congratulations.
Yeah, she's very happy.
The bow. That was cute. Come on, Julia.
David Brown. Pull it, David.
This is a mark that a lot of women specifically are trying to hit that 400 mark.
400 pounds right here.
So come
She
on,
is
come
gonna
on.
fly
Oh,
up. Oh my
yes.
goodness.
Come on, finish strong. Oh yes.
With the finishing, Julia.
Come on. Yes, ma'am.
I think that's locked out. Let's see what the judges think.
Go.
Green white lights.
Congratulations. That was a beautiful
Oh
deadlift.
yeah. Her coach is happy.
She did great today. I know, like, what squats was kind of giving her a little ick at the start, but
I mean, 6 for 6 to close the day out.
yeah.
No,
I love
I'm
that.
sure everyone has had those meets where you start the day well,
Mhm.
you miss your last deadlift or your last 2 deadlifts, and it just all kind of feels bad. But then vice versa, right? You might have a squat session you're not happy with, but you finish the day off with bench and deadlifts. Your attitude towards me can completely change based on that alone.
Right. Oh, it's okay, Haley. And again, think about it, 8 in the morning, and that's if you were not here till 1 a.m. last night supporting a friend. So it's a lot of variables that could go into all of this,
Right.
but we see a lot of people being optimal today, and we love to see it.
Got Kennedy on the left and Angel on the right. Kennedy is trying to go for 9 right here.
Come on, Kennedy. Come on.
Gonna slide up. Oh, I think she's gonna get it.
Did you see how she used her quads mid-lift
yes.
to complete it? Beautiful. That's a conventional hack that most people don't know about. They think about the hamstrings, they think about the back, but they don't really think about how you can utilize your quads to like execute conventional.
Yeah. Gotta be careful about hitching and ramping, but you can definitely drive through your quads a lot, and that's a big part of the lift, right? Like a lot of people think just loses there. Kayla does. Kind of gets to that point where, sometimes as a lifter, there's a certain point where you can feel it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just chooses to go there, but Jagger is fighting and he loses as well. Luckily, he's safe.
And if you like pull it wrong, you feel it in your back
Yes.
to where it's like, I don't even want to fight for this.
Right. Okay, so we're gonna have our last pull here of Flight A on platform 3. Allie's gonna pull 215. That's 474 pounds.
Let's go, Allie.
And we've got the same thing loaded on platform 4 for James.
It is.
All right, Allie is getting set up here.
That's crazy. Come on, Allie. Come on, finish strong. Finish strong. She got some long arms, too.
Really hard to get that up above the knees.
Yeah. She walked out the last one like whatever, but this time she smiled. So
That's good. Yeah,
that's a good sign.
All right, we're gonna get the bar reset and start our openers of Flight B here on platform 3.
270 is a lot of weight, so that's pretty heavy, especially for 70 kg. That's a lot of weight to pick up. She got it off the ground, so next time she touched that, she's probably just gonna, go ahead and lock that buddy out. She don't have to worry about squat, bench, unless she's just an SBD everyday person. They do have those too, who I commend also. Beautiful opener.
Okay, so we're on a bad streak here on platform 4 of misses. Tyler has been looking very strong. Let's see if he can just turn us around here, get us back on track.
Come on, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler.
Tries to stay with it, but doesn't really come off the floor.
It's crazy now that I'm watching Dets again, right? We saw how it took them a minute to wake up in the beginning. We saw bench is like, now they're awake now.
Right.
But still, now I can see the difference between the master lifters. They're like very calm and patient with all of their lifts, and now they're trying to like tune into that energy side for the
Yes.
younger lifters to get the lifts up. So it's just like a night and day difference,
Oh,
right?
yeah. I absolutely agree with that.
Come on, Lily.
Oh, my.
Beautiful.
Oh, wait. Did she get the down command? No.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so, I mean, it moves so fast, right? I think that's
Yeah.
one of those ones where it was so light that, she sort of makes a mistake there in a post. I mean, I'm going to assume they're going to go up, so we'll see what Lily does. But in the meantime, we got Julia.
Yeah.
150, very smooth opener. Okay, so we've got Chase here on platform 4. He is currently in second place. He's tied. He's tied for second place. If he gets this, he will move into first place for the time being. Does need to get this weight, however.
Come on, Chase. How bad do you want it? There you go. Come on, come on. Yeah.
Just it's too much. He's gonna finish in second place, I believe. Actually, he could move to third depending on some other moves, so we'll see how that flight finishes out. But
yeah.
We've got Briley coming up for 160 kilos.
541 pounds for the teenager.
Oh, wow. We have got a national record attempt on platform 4. So you're going to see here 245.5. So he's going to use that chip right here.
Smart.
This is 541 pounds.
Come on, Robert.
This is a Teen 1 lifter. This guy is... Robert is 15 years old.
There we go, Robert. He tightens up the belt. He gets into position.
Come on, let's go.
He starts pulling. You guys start screaming.
Here we go. Come on.
Oh, my
Looks
goodness.
like a record. The national record. Oh, congratulations, Robert.
Oh, my. Oh, wow. He is hype.
Do you blame him?
I don't blame him. I think
Record.
he's tapping up the referee.
Probably scared the referee. Like you're excited, but like, please.
No, that's amazing. Congrats to him. I mean, he's going to win his weight class as well, but
Yeah,
15 years old. That's amazing.
that is amazing.
Got Isabel opening with 165. She's had a really good meet so far. Only hiccup with the third squat.
Come on, let's see it. Easy.
Oh, yeah, really easy.
Easy. It was like a textbook dead. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was so clean. No issues, no questions. So if he gets this pulls him into first, right? But if
Yes.
he misses it, I don't know what that means.
He is currently in third,
Okay.
and if he gets this, he will be first. So you're absolutely correct. This is for the win here. Eligio.
Come on. Too
She's
much
not
on
going to
that.
budge. Yeah, he goes for, oh.
Look, he's bleeding. No, that's his sock.
Yeah, goes for the win there. I mean, there's no harm in trying, right?
There's no harm in trying. He's still finished, what, at third?
Yes, third place. So he's going to podium. He'll get a medal.
Yes.
And so for our last poll of Flight A on platform 4, we got Darius. Been hyping him up as a deadlifter. He's going to finish our flight here. 260, 573 pounds on the bar.
Good job, Lauren. Come on. Easy. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, just loses balance at the end there.
Yeah, it's right at the top.
Unfortunately, not going to be able to get that. Still had a very, very good meet, right?
Yeah.
At the end there on deadlifts. Wasn't able to get that last pull, but we're going to move here into Flight B. We're going to load the bar up for Diana. Meanwhile, though, Flight 3 is continuing to be very active. I'm very excited to see how deadlifts go. I mean, this is going to be a lot of. They're going to make a lot of plays for position. Right? These ladies are competitive. Oh wow.
Yeah, that was beautiful. What I think about, like, what I'm liking about platform 3 is that we're seeing everybody use their lifts to their advantage. So you may have the benchers that in it bench that are opening with deads. They're getting where they can get their chips, and they're leaning into their talents, which I love, which is gonna shake some scenarios up. So placements may change.
We're gonna be looking out for that here.
185 pounds for Elizabeth Poe. And for Batista, the lift is good.
Elizabeth loading in for an opener here. 175. Smooth enough.
Good lift.
Jaslyn.
He's got Claire. Okay, so Jaslyn got blue card. It might, again was a bit of a bobble at the top. Similar deal. I expect him to go up just because it was a very light opener.
Right.
But we are moving very fast on platform 3. We're on our final 2 pulls. 175 for Lily.
385 pounds. Sky is on court, 363.
Would you consider this is more of a frog stance, or do you consider it more of a sumo?
So I would say that is still just like the standard wide sumo. For a frog stance, what I'm really thinking about is when they're in sort of that bottom wedge position, if their knees are further out than where their feet are. But you're going to see here, like, and you've been saying it, right? Every lifter is going to use their body to their advantages. Some of these lifters, they're just going to make a small decisions based on where they're going to place their feet and that sort of thing. And Brooke is actually going to. I don't know if she's going to get that her grip. Oh wow, 2 white lights. That's
good job.
I'm going to be honest. That was a bit lucky. Luckily, she got the down command, but you could see on her right hand. I mean, she was losing the bar. So just needs to watch out for that moving forward. But it did move very fast.
You got to be cautious about that.
We've got Jennifer back at the top.
Grip strength is also important, and it's gonna matter, especially
very important. And a crazy smooth opener. Yeah, sorry, second attempt for Jennifer. She can take a big jump. Got Grayson.
She needs this to stay in. So right now, But it wasn't a strength issue. It was, I think, like movement.
Yeah, I think she got
See?
Cards.
Look at it. Smooth.
She's gonna hit those thighs early, and so when the bar starts to slow down, we're just gonna be looking for her to keep extending and lock out those shoulders. But they took a jump anyways after that first miss, so I think they're in a good position to, load up a third that they feel comfortable with.
Especially if the bar moves and it's just like a technical call that you can like clean up.
For Julia, 10 kilos. She's gonna put that on the board.
Good lift. Come on, Lily.
Her opener was super fast. Just needs a little more control here.
Yeah, she's gonna have to listen to the head judge, but I think she got it. Come on, you got this. Come on, lock it out. Good lift. That was beautiful.
Yeah, 3
There
white
we
lights.
go. I really like that singlet though. I might have to get that one too. I don't need any more singlets. I have like 8.
Really?
Yeah, it's a problem. Every meet I have to get one, and then I just buy one for like just to have one.
I mean they're awesome to have and to train in. I wish more powerlifters train in their singlets more.
You think so?
Yeah, it's just a good piece of equipment, you know.
Right, I agree.
Julissa here.
Come on, stand up, stand up. Good job.
A bit of trouble, but she's gonna get it there.
Listen.
Yeah, 2 whites.
Yeah, she's a really good lifter.
We've got 5 deadlifts to go here on platform 4 as far as the openers. Every single attempt with these openers after this one will be over 500 pounds. Cameron makes very easy work of that.
Yeah, he did. He put some weight on the bar at this point. He's just leaning weight at this point.
I think it's good though. I want to see these guys open light, have a lot of room to make bigger jumps, and just I don't want them to be in a bad spot from the jump, right?
Right.
Okay, Juliana, she's had close to a perfect meet so far, just a little too much on her third bench.
Yeah. But even attempting that weight on a bench press is highly impressive. Well, let's see it. There you go.
Oh, very easy.
Beautiful.
Too easy for Juliana. The lift is good.
The belt snap will tell you everything you need to know. The faster, the better. If they do it slowly, it's like, you're okay? Yeah. You good?
Okay, so Aaron, a bit of a bobble there. I'm going to see if the judges punish him for that. Okay, 3 whites.
That was good.
Move smooth. Got, there's the bell. 175.
Easy.
Oh, wow.
I love her deadlift. It's so clean.
It's so clean, yeah.
Come on, Andrew. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
Ooh, okay, so I think that was a grip issue. Kind of see there where maybe how he got set up. It's a thigh, the hand opens up a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes being sumo, your hand can get caught on your singlet.
Oh, yeah. On your singlet, that kind of inside of your thigh. Just enough contact with the outside of your hand, it will make your hand open up.
Yes. When I tried to play with sumo, I think I scraped my leg and it started bleeding, and I was just like, I'm dropping this. Right. I'm not going through this kind of pain. So I don't know what happened there, but he got some more lifts to come back and make up for it.
For sure. Okay, Dominic here. 65 to open. I would love to see this move pretty fast. Unfortunately, mismanaged in some way or shape. He's going to try to come back and get that in a second, but really tough to open that way.
Like his coach is talking to him, so. Or maybe they didn't clean the bar. Maybe there was baby powder on the bar from the attempt that got stuck.
And it looked like he pitched forward, so maybe his foot pressure was off. It just loses this sort of balance, but
yeah,
it is tough for that to happen.
It is tough.
We've got Emma though.
Come on, Emma. Come on, you got it. Oh, good job.
Very simple.
Good on 4. Good on 3. Ready for Claire Harris, 413 pounds.
We've got Claire coming out for 187.5. Diana for 160.
We're in the fours. 413. One Claire. Oh, yes.
Very nice.
Here comes Brooke Underdown, 413 pounds. Let's see it, Brooke.
Oh, come on, come on. Oh, they're going to give that to her?
We're going to have to see. Okay, she's going to get the lift.
Okay, I'm about to say, because I can't tell. It didn't look like it went down. So I'm
Right.
like, it's just a little hiccup midpoint.
Okay, so Brooke there is going to fail. Again, I think she was really lucky to get that opener.
Yeah.
And now it kind of seems like, I don't know if there was like a rip in the hand, but it just seems like that right hand, she just isn't able to hold on to the bar. We got Lily.
Maybe she'll like overly chalk for the next attempt.
Right. The lifters, if they feel like the bar isn't in a good condition, they can ask for it to be cleaned, wiped down, or scrubbed. So, I would honestly ask them to do all of those things.
All of them. Put chalk up to your elbows if you have to.
Right.
That was good, Lily. Really good lift.
Got Sky just set up for 177.5. After a weird miss on a technicality for her opening squat, she's been perfect all day.
Yeah.
And she went up a full 12.5 kilos after the opener, so in my eyes, I mean that's
Get some.
It's not even like she missed out a 10. So
yeah.
So Cooper here, it looks like he has elected to just.
Come on, can you finish it? Finish it.
Very tough pull there. But yeah, Cooper has elected to just, bow out of the meet.
Did he really?
He bombed out on squat. He is doing the courtesy though, so he's letting his bar get loaded, giving his competitors, the same amount of rest. But yeah, we will be letting this time out. In the meantime, we're going to see Grayson here. She's going to get ready for 157.5.
Yeah. Come on, Grayson. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That is a hard position to get out of, actually.
Oh, she's frustrated.
I mean,
and that sort of thing happens, right? It happens.
Yeah, and honestly, again, like she has a lot of legs. She's doing a lot of sumo. Any slight thing wrong in the technique can throw your whole deadlift off. She's still amongst the best in the country, so hope she revisits and no, she did a really good job today.
Right. We've got Jennifer, platform 3, and Malin on platform 4. Jennifer can't budget off the floor, so she's just going to walk away, had her attempt, and she'll finish her day.
Hey, third, everything has compact on you at this point.
Right.
The squats, the bench,
Just being in this room, like it's overstimulating in here, just sitting here. It can be hot with all the lights.
Yes. It's sometimes better to just lean into the energy of the screens instead of
Right, instead of trying to just kind of be in your own space. But Julia's going to fight for this. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was good. That was beautiful.
Very good third attempt. She's happy. She's going to finish her day 8 for 9.
She is happy. Let's go, Dylan. Smooth. Come on, Lily. Come on, finish strong. Come on, keep going.
Just gets
Stuck.
stuck right there at the
Right.
thigh.
Another for Lily. Give her a round of applause.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
really great meet. Maybe not. She might not be the happiest with how things ended up, but had a very nice showcase.
Yeah, and then you got to think she's been in back-to-back meets. She did regionals, Arnold, and now she's here. So again, a lot taxing on the body. 8 in the morning, squat, bench, deadlift. That's a lot,
For sure.
and travel. So
Okay, we're gonna get
on
here
Julissa.
with Jalissa. Oh my goodness.
Oopsie legs. This is why that's your name, girl. That was a great lift. Oh, she's happy.
Yeah, she's happy.
I know I think she had an injury recently too. So this is like a comeback for her.
Yeah. Wow. Big congrats. I think she went 9 for 9. So that's, perfect meet.
Perfect meet.
Yeah, that's absolutely wonderful.
Come on, Briley.
We've got Vincent on platform 4 as well. 245. That's 540 pounds.
I like her hair too. It's really pretty. I'm sorry, I'm being a girl right now.
You're fine. You're fine.
Beautiful deadlift.
Oh yeah. Gives a little love to the crowd as she walks off. Doesn't even look at the board.
You know what's so funny? Like I try to remember to give the judges handshakes at the. I never remember. It's like once you get your third dead, it's like we're celebrating. Isabel.
Wow.
Come on.
Alyssa Wenzel going for 422 pounds.
Isabel.
One.
Oh, wow.
Her name needs to be by deadlift. The definition of deadlift is her.
Yeah, that was a wonderful attempt.
All 3 of her attempts were the same pace, like same technique. Nothing changed. Beautiful lifts. Come on, Emma. 185.
She's been looking really good here. Trying to close her day out right.
This is our American record attempt. Let's hear some noise as she pulls this record.
They're gonna pull it at the same time. It's like, come on, Emma. Oh, so close.
Tough there. We're going to get to our second attempt on platform 4. 265 for Dominic.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for this one. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Juliana here. So she's had, virtually a perfect day.
Yeah. She came in strong today.
Oh, yeah. Every player you see on the left side by these women, it's going to be over 400 pounds.
And we love to see it. 400 is a lot. It's a lot of weight. Let's go. And she still had room in the tank. She's playing with us, too. She finished out with room in the tank. Girl, put some weight on the bar.
She's excited. All right, we're going to see Dominic here. Looked like he missed on strength to start. Let's see if he can just find some position. Oh, yeah, that's the position.
And you know what's funny? Because the squat that he missed looked like it was the same, right? And he came back.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like him just knowing, like, oh, I need to move this, to move that, so I can get this, get this lift, just one of them at least.
Right.
But that moved fine. Wonder what kind of jump he's going to take.
Well, he's going to be the last pull, so I hope it's a big one.
Is he? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Lauren.
Come on, Lauren.
419. She's
oh
yeah.
That was beautiful. Beautiful finish.
She's going to cap off a wonderful day. Only missing her third bench. So very, very, very clean performance. The bar is loaded for Elizabeth. Oh.
When she starts pulling, you guys start screaming for Elizabeth Poe. She lifts, you scream.
Come on, you got this.
Literally, I'm going to be on the side of the here on platform 1. 400 pounds is on platform 2. Her weight is up to 435. Make it look easy.
There you go. Come on.
I just can't break the floor.
Yeah.
Sometimes that bar is just glued to the floor when it happens.
Again, everything's compact at this point, you know? This is literally the last lift of the day.
Right.
After you done executed all these other heavy lifts, so, you know.
Got 3 more to go on platform 3.
And they're just getting heavier.
It's getting heavier. We are getting into our 3rd attempts here on platform 4.
Oh, she fought for it. It's okay.
Rachel is getting herself mentally ready. And she's
Come
going to
on,
wedge in.
come on.
Oh!
Girl, put some weight on the bar because you're playing. That was such a good deadlift. Good job.
Wow. Yeah, she's skipping off. She's happy. Lily's going to attempt the same weight here. 192.5 kilos. It's 424 pounds. And we've got Sky here getting over the 400 mark with 407 loaded. 185 kilograms.
I love the girl energy going on right now. A lot of strong girl energy. Yes.
Woo.
Good job, Sky.
Oh.
It's okay, Lily.
Sky is excited.
She is.
She spread it off. We've got Malin here. Every single deadlift you're going to see on the right hand of your screen is going to be above 500 pounds for the rest of today.
This is the final lifter on platform 3.
And we've got the final lifter on platform 3, Claire. Yeah, she's had a very good day.
She has. Let's see if she finishes it with this dead. You got this, girl.
Drive it, Claire.
Come on, finish strong. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, she gives a side look, too. Good. Yeah, she's excited.
Yes, she is. The side look tell you everything you need to know. Once you do that, it's like, yeah, this was mine.
We're going to go full screen here.
Let's keep it loud on 4. Dylan is the lifter.
Come on, Dylan. Get it up. Come on. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Way to hold it, Dylan. The lift is good. Give him a round of applause for that.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, they're excited, and he earned that one.
Have you ever had the shakes?
No.
Oh, man. My first time, I wanted to cry because I was like, what is happening? But you can't, like, in a meet, you can't stop.
Right,
you gotta stick with the bar.
We've got Owen here, so he missed the second deadlift initially, got to overturn, and now he's trying to lock in his third.
One.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I saw a little up and down. We're going to see what the judges think. Oh, 2-1?
They didn't see what we saw. That's why we wear glasses.
Hey. I mean, 3 reps have to see it, right?
3 reps has to see it. And again, we're at a different angle, right? So it may just look like it at the angle that we're at.
Very true. Got Cameron. Oh,
that was good.
Very good. Very nice way to finish off his day. He had a rough start to the day with squats, but
yeah,
closed off 6 for 6. That's all you can ask for after you only get 1 squat.
Right. And maybe he's a deadlifter. A lot of people do not like squats. If they had to pick, they would choose out of squats.
Right. All right, so Aaron is going to come up here. If he is able to get this, he will momentarily move into first place. He's currently in second.
573 pounds. 3 live fights here on platform 2.
Come on.
Oh!
There you go.
Oh, he's just going to get stuck. I don't think he's going to be able to lock it out. Tries his best to sell it. I don't think the judges are going to.
I don't know.
Yeah. Really, really great effort. I mean, he's 99.9% of the way there.
Right.
Can't lock it out. So he's going to be in second place. It doesn't look like anyone else is going to move in front of him. No, so he will maintain the second place spot. Which is not a bad day.
No, it's not. It's hard when you're at that just inch of finishing.
Just right there, right?
Yeah, and they just don't want to budge. Come on, Vincent.
This is Vince. Scream for Vince.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Come
He's
on.
fighting to lock it out.
That is a fight.
Oh my gosh, just loses his grip at the end.
Yeah. That was a fight. From the
Very
ground
good
up.
effort. Oh, yeah.
It was a fight. And I respect him for fighting.
Okay, so Andrew here has changed his attempt. He is going to try to pull for second place.
I think he's calling Dominique's bluff. Are they in the same weight class?
Yes. Dominique is ahead, so Dominique will, no matter what, Dominique will be in first place.
Okay.
So we're going to see here. Andrew is pulling for second place.
We do have a
Oh, he's up. Just loses it there at the lockout.
Oh.
All right, folks, we're going to have one more pull on this stream.
Does he solidify second?
So Andrew's going to finish in third.
Oh.
Aaron is going to be in second. And Dominic, regardless of this make or not, he will be your champion in the Team 3 82.5 kilo weight class.
We just need to see him pull this last pull.
I mean, his second, once he really got that, that position and the form, his second moved very well. So, I mean, we could be seeing a really big lift here.
Come on, let's go.
He pulls, you scream. Come on now.
Just making sure his grip is set.
And he's hook grip. Come on, let's go.
Oh,
finish it. Finish. Oh.
Loses it on grip there. That is going to be our last pull on this stream. Thank you guys for following along with us. If you've been watching the ladies competition, they are still going on the other platforms 1 and 2. So please tune into the other stream. The final polls over there, that's going to determine the final standings of the actual championship. My name is Tong.
Quayla.
And thank you guys for watching. There will be more action, 2 more sessions today. Again, please tune over to platforms 1 and 2.